All right, we're ready. Oh geez. Oh man.
Hi, Caleb.
All right, now we're ready. I gotta level my microphone. All right, it looks great. We're ready to record.
Wait, guys. We have to. Everybody buy from Joyal Bistro. We need to get the horn.
Alrighty, so we're gonna.
We have to get the horn from Joyal Bistro.
So we're gonna pick up right from where we left off.
Where did we leave off?
So after freeing Wrath from the prison, you were all teleported into a marshy area, which Wrath let you know is southeast Dalekeen, which is the southeast country. You are about half a day's journey away from the town of Mira, where you can find refuge, supplies, and do some fun stuff. Your next mission with M, you need to go to the city of Mercer, which is to your west, and you need to do that within the month.
Cool.
So we're picking up exactly from where we left off. Wrath has walked off in his direction, and you're all just sitting around in the mud. My pony!
Oh, well,
It's all the way across the country!
not much we can do about that.
No.
We can call it. What's your pony's phone number?
What's a phone?
Michael, I'd like to do that horse whistle thing. Do the horse whistle.
Do the roar.
Do the roar. Do the roar.
Is this the whistle from, like, Lord of the Rings that get
Yes, I'm trying that.
What about the whistle from Breath of the Wild?
No more time to rest when you're older, not a pain.
Alright, let's refrain from spamming the radio.
Do the roar. Success. All right, this will be really good for the podcast. Great content.
I was hoping that was helpful.
I assume my horse whistle does not work. You hear galloping in the distance.
Oh, what?
And as you look up, you see some horses that are not your horse. Dang it! They're too big for me.
I really wish I had a pencil so I could mark shit.
All
They're
right,
too big for me.
I suppose we best get off to the next town and not be, waist deep in whatever this marsh water is.
Oh yeah, if we can find some place to rest. I don't know how late it is because I have no imagination. But
It's daytime. It's pretty bright out.
man, am I ill from that fighting and battling.
And maybe swallowing half of your income.
My sleep schedule's been kind of screwed up ever since I killed myself 10 minutes ago. Can we take a long rest, please?
Right here in the swamp.
How far we find civilization instead?
Yeah, how far did Wrath say the next town was? Like,
It's a little less than half a day's journey to the east.
All right. Yeah. If we wanted to, we could take like a short rest, but I vote we just probably head to town.
Oh, all
Agreed.
right.
Because if we try to sleep in this, I'm probably gonna drown.
I'll just hobble my way there.
Alright, so the party makes their way to the town of Mira, which is located down in a valley, kind of a little ways away from the marshy areas. It's very nice and colorful with lots of flowers, very hilly region. It looks quite pristine. As you get into the city, you notice that it seems to be a city that's inhabited mostly by magic users, as there's tons of mage hands flying around lifting boxes and stuff, lots of magic items seen around, and everyone is kind of wearing like robes and stuff like that and holding books.
Okay.
Oh,
so
your mage hand will fit right in.
I cast Mage Hand and I go for a high five.
Your mage hand is invisible, just so you know.
I go for a fucking high five.
Yes!
I'm sure you can make the mage hand
Yeah,
invisible.
you can make it uninvisible. I'm just asking if he wants it invisible or not.
I don't care if it's invisible or not.
Alright, that's why mage hand tries to high five some other mage hands, but they're all busy doing their work, so they just kind of shoo it away.
You're just left hanging.
I struggle to jump up to however high Mr. Pikker's mage hand is, and I swipe to give it a high five.
Alrighty.
I smile, knowing that my wish has been fulfilled.
Wow.
Alright, so you stand in the city center, and there's a bunch of, like, really kind of nice trees, and the buildings are all nice and colorful or whatnot, and right to your left is a big old tavern. It looks pretty, not too wealthy, but wealthy enough. And there's a big sign over the door that says "The Serpent's Bite."
It's a wealthy tavern.
Oh, a serpent's bite. It seems a bit aggressive for a tavern title, but all right.
Especially
Well, I'm
in
a
such a
bit
pretty town.
aggressive.
I don't disagree with you, Mr. Heckmann.
Let's go in there.
All
Yeah,
right,
sleep
let's
sounds
go.
good. Or at
Alright.
least a rest.
As you go into the Serpent's Bite, it seems like it's a pretty nice place. There's a lot of tables and people are sitting around, mostly elves and humans, and they're all just sitting around drinking, having a good time. And at the bar, there's an elf woman who's just kind of cleaning the bar off and talking with some of the customers sitting at the bar.
Who wants to go talk to her?
I'm shy in social situations.
I'll talk. Michael, I walk up to our bartender. If she can
Alright.
still see me over the bar.
We
She
follow.
manages to see you over the bar, and she turns to you and says, "Well, how can I help you?"
Well,
Oh,
me,
no.
and my companions are looking for a place to stay for the night. Do you have 4 rooms available?
Yes, of course we do. How
Why do
many
we need
nights
4
would you
of
like
them?
to stay?
What do we want? Do we want to share rooms?
So you seem to have the hiccups.
That's not the
man.
question she asked.
I'm asking my friends.
Oh, so why do we need 4 rooms? I thought we only needed 1.
Yeah, I'm good in a corner again.
I'm good in Heckman's lap.
I'm good on top.
I turn back to the bartender. Do you have any halfling-sized rooms?
Yes, we do. We have several. Would you like
Please,
one
may
for
I have
yourself?
one?
Yes, halfling room would be 2 gold pieces a night.
I hand over those gold pieces. How long are we planning on staying here?
One day.
I mean,
One
I,
day, of course.
I suppose
where-
only one night, unless we find
yeah.
something else to do.
Our next mission is how far away from us, Michael?
You don't know. You just know that it's in the city of Mercer.
How
What
far away
city
are we
are
from
in
Mercer?
now?
Excuse
far
me,
away-
ma'am.
How far away are we from Mercer?
Are you asking the bartender?
Yes, I am asking. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Do you know how far away the town of Mercer is?
Yes, I do see. If you look over there on my my wall, I have map of Dalakin. Here, 1 second. Let me show you map.
Yeah.
There is lots of stuff to do in the city of Mira, though. Perhaps you
Okay.
you 4 look like adventurers. Perhaps you could use some magic items or magic training. We have the Mage College over on the north side of the city. This might be a good place to hit up before you go. It might be a bit of a troublesome journey to Mercer.
Oh, how come?
Well, there are rumors of a man who lives out in the outskirts between the 2 cities, and most people who go to visit him do not come back.
Oh, well, we don't necessarily.
Is it
intend to
because
visit
he's
him.
really nice and they just like his company, so they stay with him forever?
I don't think that is the reason.
Are you sure? Because that would be a
I'm
really cool
pretty
reason.
sure. That would be very nice, but I don't think so.
Darn.
Well, I suppose you say there's a mage college, you say there's some shops and stuff. We could probably be here for, a day or so, but how far is the walk?
Also, if you look at the hex grid on the map,
Okay, listen, I don't know. How much is the hexes?
Every
I was
hex is
gonna
about a
explain
day.
it. Yeah, so every hex is about a day. So it looks like it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
12.
8, 9,
I already
10, 11,
counted.
12. So about a fortnight.
2 weeks.
About a fortnight.
Yeah, exactly.
Fortnight.
About
2 weeks of the
Minus
fortnight.
2 night.
fortnight.
All right.
So, yeah, it's
I
a bit
guess
of a
we
journey.
got
It might-
time.
We might want to
So-
stay here for a few days just to gather up some supplies and try to figure out some of the things that might be out there on the road.
Yeah,
I think we should
especially-
check out that mage college. I whisper to Heckman after saying that completely out loud. I say to Heckman, we can maybe steal some shit too, huh?
I speak back in Orin, but still whispering, but still loud enough that Boris hears. Yeah, I mean, why not? That sounds fun.
What are you whispering about? I like lean in real close.
I whisper to Boris in Orin. We're whispering about stealing some stuff from the mages.
Oh, yeah, I like this place too.
Well, my compatriots all would like one room as well, just for themselves. So
One room
Like-
for the three of them? Or they
Yeah.
this will be
Yeah.
big enough?
Yes, yep, perfect.
Just one,
Great.
one big old
One
thing.
room will be
Actually,
4 pieces
We
for the night.
actually we only need a halfling-sized room.
That's more like it. Picker will
We're
pay.
pretty close.
The bartender looks at Boris and says, I'm not sure he will fit through the door.
Oh, believe me,
He'll
you are
duck.
8 feet tall.
he can shapeshift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Boris, do the mouse thing. Do the mouse thing.
Well, I
Drawer.
Ooh, can we do the mouse thing again?
I kind of like rub my neck near his eye. I can't.
No
run
way.
out.
You've used both your...
Yeah, I can only
Yeah,
do
I
like.
think he's out.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Sorry,
so
I blew my
room-
load for today.
A halfling room is 2 gold pieces a night, and a regular room is 4.
Oh, I'm sure we could just do a regular room if there's any troubles. Make
Oh
it
yeah,
in.
sure.
Oh, fine. Picker will pay.
Okay, fine. I
Okay.
reluctantly hand over 3 gold pieces.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is only 3 gold pieces. I need 4.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
And then I
No,
hand,
no,
no,
don't
wait,
worry.
I hand over a silver piece as well.
There you go.
I'm sorry,
I wink,
sir.
and I wink.
do not know if you are colorblind, but this is only 1/10 of a gold piece. She keeps it.
I hand over another gold piece. Then I wink at her.
She
paying-
winks back.
So you're paying the actual price.
So she
Plus
takes
1 silver.
4 gold pieces and 1 silver piece and says, Alright, you may go upstairs into your rooms. They should just be any open room that you see. And feel free to come down and grab some food. Your lodging comes with the food.
Oh,
I say,
Oh, very
why don't
nice.
you feel free to come up and have some dessert? And I wink like 3 times.
Sure, please.
I'm sorry,
I'm
monsieur,
face-palming.
but I need to be working down here. Is there anything else I can help you with? Anything I can let you know about our city?
Oh,
Well,
yes,
I'm gonna have some food
I-
first.
yeah. Can we get
here
a
is some
menu or
food.
something?
She
I'd like
slides over a plate of food.
Nondescript. Just-
I'm going to find a table and ask if Boris would like to join, and very pointedly ignore Pikker at the moment for his shenanigans.
Oh,
I
I'm
cross
sure we
my
could all
arms
go.
and pout, and under my breath I mutter, "Goddamn French Canadians," not knowing what that means, hoping it's a racial slur.
I do some. I throw some eyebrows at our
Whose
hostess.
eyebrows?
My eyebrows, and I say, I would also like some food.
She says, Ow, why did you throw your eyebrows at me?
I'm sorry, I missed that. What?
She slides over a plate of food.
Perfect, thank you. I throw some more eyebrows, kind of
Oh,
haphazardly.
I suppose I'll have some food as well.
She slides over a bowl of food.
Ooh.
Oh, look at you getting a bowl.
I got
I-
a bowl. You see what
Picker-
happens if you're polite.
Still pouting, I say, "Well, now I want some food."
You're welcome to join us, Pikker.
She
But I
slides
can't-
over a plate of food.
Oh damn, that was easy. Okay, thank you,
Just
cold-hearted bitch.
Shit, Picker! I kind of like smack Picker across the back of the head. Not like hard, but
I smack Picker
play
on
it
the
up.
lips.
I play it up, pretending that Boris hit me a lot harder than he did, and I fall to the ground.
Wait, who
Spilling my
did you
food
call a cold-hearted
everywhere.
bitch?
The innkeeper.
Okay, I couldn't tell if he was insulting me or her.
I kneel down. I kneel down to Picker's limp body, hold him in my arms, and say, "Why, God, why?"
I
There's
give
a bit
how
of a
much-
commotion, so some
Maybe there is
people in the
justice in this
tavern
world.
kind of look over at you, and they just get back to what they were doing.
There's a
I-
reason that I decided to sit down at the table away from them.
in Heckman's arms. I lay limp, but then I open my eyes and I give him a little peck on the cheek, and I say, "Wow, you do care about me." And when I say peck, I don't mean a small loving kiss. I mean a peck. I have a beak, and I peck him.
It's true, he does. It hurts a little bit. I think there's a drop of blood.
Hey, love hurts, you know.
I am physically incapable of kissing because I am a bird and I do have a beak. So
I hoist him over to the table, and I sit him right next to Milo, almost so that his leg is like on top of Milo's leg. Like they're close. And I recover his plate of food and set it in front of him.
All right, we're all sitting down now.
I
That's
eat
cool.
my food.
That took us long enough.
It
I
is
take a couple chomps out of my food.
it is
As you're eating, this pretty clearly drunken human comes over to your table and says, "Oh, did you hear about what happens up north?"
Oh, hello, friends.
your microphone.
Didn't quite catch that. I kind of like pat him on the back. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you, my friends?
What language are you speaking?
I'm speaking common.
So yeah, you understand that.
Yes, you all speak common.
Does it,
I,
I don't understand this guy. Do you?
You are all talking common too?
Oh, he said common.
I speak in Orin. Ah, sorry for the confusion, comrade. Please sit.
Replies in Oren. No problem. You want me to bring?
Yeah.
sorry about that, guys. That
Oh,
was
it's just a Subway sandwich.
It's not Subway. It's just a sub.
It's DiGiorno.
Where is it from? Where is it from?
Wilmington House of Pizza, from Wilmington, Vermont.
Why'd you get a sub from pizza?
The question there was, why did you get a sub all the way from Vermont when you're in Massachusetts? But I'm not gonna dignify that with a response.
You're in Mira. What are you talking about?
This is very good podcast material.
I'm glad
So,
you're enjoying it, Caleb.
So the drunk man kind of just keeps gibbering on, and then passes out on your table, kind of sprawled out.
I check him out. Does he have any valuables on him?
Oh my
Yeah, you actually notice that he has quite a few valuables on him, such as a bejeweled necklace. He has a really fancy knife in his pocket. He's got a big coin pouch on one of his sides. He's pretty decked out for a guy who's, asleep drunk in a tavern. But as you're kind of looking around him, another man who's definitely more sober, he's a half-orc, walks up and says, "Oh, I'm very sorry. My friend must have been annoying you."
Oh no, it's fine. He speaks Orin. We're cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, he's no bother.
we have a translator. Don't worry.
Okay, well, I will just take him back to my table. And
No, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, come on, sit
No,
down.
He's
he's
a
doing
bud.
just fine.
okay, I will sit with you. So he sits down. So, where are you from?
The forest.
Bronzerfall.
I take a chomp out of my food. Hold on a minute while I take a chomp out of my food.
Please, right into the
I
microphone.
favored my
Get
mouth
full.
full.
There we
I
go.
favored my
artist.
mouth full. So where are you from?
Oh gosh.
I am from Mira.
Oh,
Whoa.
you know what? I think that's where we are. You're from
That's where
around.
we are. Yeah, that's exactly
Yes.
right.
I have lived here all my life.
So have I.
He hasn't lived long.
Please ignore him.
Except, wait, did you not say that you were from Bronzerfall?
Well, it's either that or hold on. Opening original. Hold on. Zooming in.
Milo's just gonna keep eating his food and try to get
Where did
some
we
peace
start?
after everything that's
Oh.
happened?
I'm from Arborish.
Oh, this is
So,
very nice. I have never been to Aberesh.
Wait, is that
So-
where we started?
Yes, it is
Oh.
where you started.
Why
Thank you.
does Michael have a French accent now?
so as a member of the society here in Mira,
Yes, we live in a society.
why is it that you're here at the inn instead of at your home?
Well, this is also the tavern, and this is where we come to drink our wine.
Why don't you drink it at home?
Because I drink with my friends.
Well, yeah, but there's less thieves at home.
Well,
I
we don't
stabbed
have
him in
many.
the back.
They're in a perfect society. They don't have
Are-
criminals here.
Are you sure about that, Ben?
No, I'm joking. That was a joke.
We don't have many criminals here. It's a pretty safe city.
Oh well, that's fair
I
enough.
wink at him, and then
Yeah. Takes out some dice and says, "Welcome to my city. Would you like to play a quick game of gambling?"
Oh, well, I mean, I was first of all, I was going to ask your name. I don't know what to call you.
My name is Freddick.
Freddie.
Freddick.
Freddy.
All right, Freddie. What's your game here?
My name is Freddick.
You're, Michael, they're not going to get the name right.
stop calling
Give
him a dick, Fred.
Yeah,
That's
it's
my
not very
friend.
nice.
Let's play a quick game. Do you all have some dice? Do any of you have some dice?
I have
I
a D20.
actually, I believe no, I don't have dice on me actually.
I
Use
do
it.
not,
Just pulls
nor
out a
am I
bunch of
interested in
D20s.
playing this game. Because
I don't think I have any dice. Do you have any?
I'd love to play a game, but I don't have any dice.
Okay, well, I guess I will see you around. Perhaps one night you will meet me under the Grand Theater. And he kind of gives you a little wink and kind of does throw some eyebrows at you.
I wink,
wink with
back
both my eyes.
seductively.
I wink with both my eyes.
I
He
wink
winks
and
at you.
throw some eyebrows seductively.
Maybe I will see you there. He picks up his friend and leaves.
farewell. This is strange.
Oh, they seem like lovely chaps. As
So
I'm
because of
also
the fact that Pikker, this is out of character by the way, because of the
Yes.
fact that Pikker is in fact a bird, when
Mhm.
it comes to humanoid relationships, he is in fact pansexual.
That's cool.
That's good to know.
Just so y'all are aware.
Character
I
development.
appreciate that knowledge.
So you're all sitting at this table, eating your food.
I take the final bite of my comfortingly brown food.
You know, something we might be able to look for while we're in this town, especially with that magic place. We might see if we can find any more potion ingredients for our little cure.
Not a bad idea.
Actually, almost a
I
good
think
idea.
we should start with the mages college.
Yeah,
They probably
that
have some
sounds-
kind of alchemy classes or something.
That sounds
Yeah,
important.
something like that. That might be good.
Yep, and worst case scenario, we can probably buy some magic items as well.
Perfect.
Well, all right.
Which,
Are y'all
God
finished with
knows
your
we
food?
need those.
Sorry, I'm only halfway finished with my food.
Oh, okay.
I'm-
Let's
I-
wait.
I've
Oh,
been
you were
done
talking
my-
to Pikker, not.
No, let's
not
all wait in
Ben.
real time
Okay.
as Benjamin Fox finishes his sub sandwich from Vermont.
It's actually from Wilmington, Massachusetts. I like you. I'm sorry.
Ah, yes. I love letting the internet know where I live.
You're just gonna have to beep out. It was actually Wilmington, Delaware.
Just feed them lies until they don't know what to believe.
Well, I've honestly I've said so many things.
To the audience at home, Benjamin Fox is actually Australian.
You can tell by the accent.
Visit him
Yeah,
playing.
my Bostonian accent really fits in well here.
To the audience at home, Benjamin Fox actually has low IQ.
It's at least 200. I've been told that's pretty low.
All right. So are you guys gonna do anything or just sit at this table?
Yeah.
I
I think it's not. I think you said that it takes like half the day to get here, so it's probably closer to night right now, right?
Yeah, it's like dusk.
So let's sleep and then do that tomorrow.
I think we should absolutely sleep.
All
And
right.
when we wake up, I should probably put on this pendant of Hades that I'd never put on.
Wait,
Just
what does the
find
pendant
out.
of Hades do?
It helps me stay safe from necrotic damage, apparently.
Oh, good.
I don't think we've
we
come
need
up against that yet, but
When you do, you like it.
when we
All right.
do, I'll be okay.
Are we going to sleep now then?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'll toss and turn a little bit because
All right, that's
that's
good.
but
That's good.
So you
Always
all
nice to be
wake
rested.
up in the morning.
Well, now hold on, wait.
Hold on.
I'm gonna like break away for a couple minutes in real time. Goodbye.
Oh,
What?
All right. I'm gonna go. Goodbye.
What? Jared?
Goodbye.
What?
I'm leaving. I'll be right back. I promise. Goodbye.
Okay.
Kill him. Kill his
So I
character
never-
while he's gone.
I believe Jared is probably going to grab a pencil so he can mark on his character sheet. Unless he has it. What was that? Oh no, that was Jared leaving the range of his wireless headphones.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. I
I
forgot
like how
to
it scared everyone. Like, what was that?
I have all the answers, I swear. I have a high IQ.
I believe you.
Sorry, the sound of sugary drinks opening really gets me fucking going. I don't have a pencil, so I just have a notepad document full of I don't know where my equipment and my stuff.
As you're all sleeping, Benjamin, it's not your fault. You have a bad dream.
Oh no, what is it about? Is it about the sexual relations I wish I could have with Heckmann? And then the realization that I'll never have.
You have a dream that you're back in the Bronze prison, and you've been put in the cell alongside Heckmann, and you put all the coins down your throat again in order to kill yourself. However, when you put but when you put all the coins in your throat, you see giant coins start falling on the Heckman in the cell next to you. With each coin you put down your throat, large coin just falls down, hits Heckman right on the fucking head. He's getting really hurt and he's starting to scream and all the guards outside are laughing. What do? You continue.
Yeah, because he's still locked up. Death is still better.
Alright, you continue and Heckman starts to fall down on the ground because there's all these big gold pieces hitting him. Note to self, Pikker is a psychopath. As you continue to put these coins down your throat, Heckman just gets demolished by all of these and he dies in your dream. You murdered Heckman.
No, I didn't. I liberated him.
Murdered! Killing is not liberation! Maybe
It is if they are in captivity.
only for you. Boris, you have a dream. I'm Boris.
Oh,
he's back.
All right, seamless transition. We're back in it. Nothing happened. We'll just cut that out of the podcast.
Jared, do you know the noise that your headphones make?
No, I turned them off.
I really
They
hope
just
it
make a
shows up.
constant buzz when they.
No, but they make a really loud buzz when they either leave the range or like get disconnected.
it's like a beep.
Oh, well, that's good.
I really
I
hope
have
that
it.
it shows up on the recording.
It was just funny because you immediately said seamless transition after we all heard the loudest thing ever.
Yeah, I definitely have the audacity. There's a spike, so we'll find out what that sounds like later.
So are we gonna wake up in the morning, or are we doing something else before we go to sleep?
Let's wake
No,
up
Michael,
at
I would
3
like to
a.m.
stay asleep forever.
I mean,
Let's
I'm gonna
mug
have
the
some
sh-
me time in the outhouse, but other than that,
Alrighty, you all wake up. It's a beautiful morning here in Mira. Boris, Pikker and Heckmann, you're all waking up on a big pile of each other. Milo, you wake up in your little halfling room, and if you want to all head downstairs, you can all head downstairs for some breakfast. Pikker, as you use the bathroom this morning, 5 gold pieces come out of your ass.
Oh, damn.
All right.
Finally.
Alrighty.
Guess I'll write that down for future knowledge.
Future knowledge.
Okay,
That should be.
so,
You should use that as a bar trick. Make money off that. Like, hey, did you know?
So as we go down, we order breakfast and talk about our plans for today.
I don't think
Alright.
it's as much ordering breakfast as much as just taking whatever they push towards you.
she pushes 4 breakfasts to you guys.
4 breakfasts.
I eat my breakfast.
Why the
Comfortingly brown.
fuck did I get this slop while Heckman got that?
What
Maybe
Notice
because,
how I'm being vague.
maybe because she didn't get hit on by Heckman.
Well, I mean, he did throw eyebrows at her.
I threw eyebrows. It's
Okay, never mind.
We have it on record.
Pikker is, in fact, a stud in the Kenku community.
Oh boy.
It's a real bummer our server was not Kenku.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a real bummer you're not in the Kenku community at this point in time.
So at this point, Baurus has already downed his breakfast, the fastest among us.
Not shocking.
So are we ready to go then? I'm all rested up and ready to learn some magic, I guess, at the
yeah.
academy.
Yeah, hold on.
That
And
should be good to go.
in one
Pikker
fluid
looks
bite,
at-
I eat the second half of my breakfast. Alright, I'm ready to go now.
So, unfortunately, due to the fact that I do indeed have a beak that is much smaller than all of your mouths, it does take me a little longer to eat.
We're all just
It would really help if one of you could chew up my food and spit it in my mouth for me.
Not
Figure
again.
there are a lot of things
Not
they'll
again.
do for you. That is not one of them.
God fucking damn it.
I already
Okay.
fell for that once.
30 minutes later.
Alright, so as you head out to the... You're going to the Mages College, right?
Yeah.
So as you head out to the Mages College, it's a bit far down the main road of the city. So you do pass by a big temple with a sculpture of Athena sitting outside, and you pass by a pretty large theater, and there's a line of people coming out from it, and then there's just some other like general shops or whatnot. But then as you get to this Mage College, it's pretty big, kind of looks like a castle of sorts. It's got like a nice wall around it, and out front sits a man at a stand. He's an Eokokra, so they're like eagle people. So he's sitting, and he has his wings kind of put down behind him, and he's just sitting at this booth. He's got a bunch of pamphlets in front of him.
So Aarakocras are taller and actually have wings, unlike Kenku.
Yeah, they can fly.
I asked my more intelligent friends, hey, do any of you know who Athena is or what she's the goddess of? Because depending on what it is, that temple could have some really nice stuff in it.
Usually, knowledge religion, Michael?
Knowledge religion, yes.
Let me check. I might have it. I did not put anything into it, but I can try.
Yeah, sure.
Natural 20!
On that roll.
Yes.
All right, so you know exactly who Athena is, and you recall that in this world she is also found to be the goddess of magic.
She be the goddess of magic and wisdom, so this might be a good deal.
Yeah, it might. I think we should check out the College of Mages first. Maybe they can teach us about some magic, and then when we see some stuff in the temple, we'll know what it's worth before we steal it.
That's exactly it.
Wait, what? You mean steal?
What do you mean? Yeah,
I meant
are you
before we legally acquire it.
I'm keeping my eye on you, Pikker. We're not stealing from a temple.
Oh, of course, yeah.
No, you mean like we
Thank you,
did it
Boris.
before, ...
So I walk
Did we
up.
steal from a temple?
Yeah.
I walk up to this wonderful eagle-shaped individual, and I say, in as kindly a manner as I can muster, "Hello, sir or ma'am. My name is Rakshasa Heckman, and I personally am a big fan of eagles. Actually, they're my totem warrior spirit animal, and I noticed you kind of look vaguely like an eagle. Do you have any wisdom you could possibly bestow upon me?
I am here to give out the pamphlets about the college for visitors. If you do not want one, I cannot help you.
I'll take a
I see.
pamphlet.
You're
You
a
know
tour
what?
guide.
No, I'll take a pamphlet. Whatever I
He
can.
hands you a pamphlet, and it is all written in Elvish.
Oh, big honor. Thank you so much, sir or ma'am.
Do I speak Elvish?
I don't think
I do speak Elvish.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, it's like, boy, I hope someone here does.
So,
Do you read Elvish?
could I have one of those fancy pamphlets as well?
He looks at you and says, "Yes, here is a pamphlet. Do you need any guidance on this fine establishment?"
Perhaps. Let's check out this thing first, and then we'll see. I read the pamphlet.
All right. So as you read the pamphlet, you see that it's just kind of showing like what different things there are for non-students to do around the college. It also explains how you can enroll and stuff. It seems like it's a pretty hefty enrollment fee, and you have to like continuously come to classes and stuff like that if you actually want to be a student at this college.
You have to
It
go
is,
to classes?
But some things that pick up your attention are the ones I am about to type up.
Uh-oh.
Plot,
To read.
plot hooks.
Trinkets and cantrips for kids. Anyone can learn.
Yo, anyone? I want some
Cantrips.
cantrips.
I like
Just learn a
cantrips.
cantrip? This is great.
I'm a paladin. I don't get those. I would love a cantrip.
Wait, does Mage Hand count? as a
Mage
cantrip?
Antoine, the Curse Master. Come get your curses fixed.
That sounds very
Oh,
plot
shit.
relevant. We should ignore that until the last possible minute.
Yeah.
Sounds like too much plot.
I'm only here for the plot. By that I mean all the titties. I'm kidding.
Yes, thank you, Pikker.
I'm kidding. I'm pansexual. I don't care if they're titties or not.
Mage Francis, learn the magic of
The
the,
magic of the
stars.
stars.
It's actually Dancing with the Stars.
Other characters I've had would be very interested right now.
Mage Pierce, learn the subtle art of magic comedy.
Holy
Oh,
fuck, I'm in.
Pikker.
I'm in.
Oh no.
100% in.
So here's is that the only four things?
So those are the four things that really stand out to
Okay.
you.
So
I want to learn a
on
cantrip.
these-
I'm going
on
to the
these
kitty magic.
events, do we?
I
do
think we
see,
should
like-
check all of these out, but 2 should be last.
Yeah, well, that's
Yes.
what I'm asking. Are all these like at the same time, or are they?
No, so they're all just different rooms. It's not like events or anything. It's just stuff that is available in the college for
Okay.
non-students to go and meet with different scholars and just do some activities and stuff. It's kind of like a public service thing that the college
Yeah.
does.
So, I need to ask, can we actually learn a cantrip
I don't know.
in this class?
You can go and
I mean,
find out.
it says
Well,
anyone
sure,
can
find
learn,
out.
right?
I'm gonna go ask the guy handing out the pamphlets if he knows.
Yes, he kind of points in and says, "It says anyone can learn."
Then I'm gonna go, because I want a cantrip.
Then he actually even says to you, "I even know a few. Would you like me to show you one?"
Yes, please.
What can let me sneak? Let me see what I would like to have. So he looks at
Trithaumaturgy, that's a
He
good
looks
cantrip.
at his app that
So,
shows how many spells he can do.
he says, "Okay, I know one," and he touches your arm, and kind of just looks like he's kind of getting in a focus or whatever, and then he lets go, and he says, "I now know that you have exactly 217 bones in your body."
What the heck? What kind of cantrip is this?
Well, sir, they are cantrips for kids.
I'm okay with it. Let's go.
All right. I'd sure like to know how many bones are in people.
I think I'd rather have a trinket, to be honest.
All right, so you go to Oh, and I'm sorry, there's one more.
Oh,
Or trinkets, plural.
I have magic, but no cantrips, and I would love cantrips. Free magic for days.
We go there and
There you go. All right.
magic adventuring. Buy some cool items.
That okay? That's
So basically, it's the gift shop.
Bye.
I vote we go there.
Alright, so just tell me which one you want to go to, and then you'll go through the college, you'll follow the map and get in there.
All right.
What do we want to do first, guys?
I think we should do the Curse Master before the gift shop.
All right. Well,
Just
In case we get kicked out for
just in case.
rough housing.
Fair enough. And I think we should do Curse Masters almost at the end, just so that we can get our enjoyment out of Michael's fleshed out world.
I think we should go 1, 3, 4, 2, 5.
yeah.
Yeah, let's check out number 1. That's for sure.
There you
I like
go.
that idea.
I want free
Alright.
stuff.
So you head into the room that is marked for number 1. And so you see a lot of children, mostly elves and humans, some half-elves, a half-orc or two. And then up front, you see a nice old a turtle, which is like
Nice.
Master Oogway from
Master Oogway!
Nice.
He's standing up there, and he's like kind of older. He's nice, and he's kind of gesturing around with the kids or whatever. And right as you walk in, he's like, "All right, kiddies, and this is all for class today. You may go home. I will see you next week." And so all the kids kind of scurry out of the room, and you see that they're all kind of waving their hands and trying to cast magic spells and stuff like that.
I think they're
The
waving
turtles-
at me, and so I wave back.
The kids appalled by this 8-foot monstrosity. Kind of, they don't really scream or anything, but they're a little, they hang back and they try to skirt around you.
Hey,
Anyways,
he's a furball. He's a giant teddy bear.
the turtle up front just goes over and sits down.
I simultaneously swerve around the kids, worried that they're going to cantrip me to death or something like that. Because I really don't know what to expect with all these things.
So you don't understand magic.
I put down my hood so as to seem less threatening, revealing my large bushy eyebrows, which make me look more threatening.
Because Pikker has no people skills.
Basically.
I also imagine that-
I'm very charismatic, believe it or not.
Imagine this is also where Heckmann learns that he's been able to do a cantrip and a spell, but he doesn't know how to do them. It's just finally
That's
where
exactly
he
it.
unlocks.
This turtle is just
I walk
hey.
over to the turtle and I say, "Hello, good sir. Unfortunately, I'm not super smart, so I'm not really. Let me just say I'm a little bit skeptical that you can teach me magic, but your pamphlet said that anyone can learn, and I'm pretty sure I qualify as anyone."
And he looks up at you, and he's pretty old. He says, "Well, hello, my child. Yes, anyone can learn the art of magic. They just have to believe in themselves."
So strange. I'm so used to hearing the French accent, but not in such a friendly manner.
Would you like to... He looks and gestures towards all of you and says, "I am Mage Mordecai. Would you like to enroll in classes, or simply I can teach you a cantrip or two for a small price?
I would
also
love a
have
cantrip.
a few magic items that we give to kids. Maybe you would prefer to look at those too."
Also, Michael, just so you know, I don't think I've gained any money since our entire campaign started.
Everything very cheap is for kids mostly, so everything's pretty affordable.
Oh, that sounds good. I don't think we have enough time to enroll in classes or anything, Mordecai, but if you have anything that we can learn today, I'd love to look and see what you got.
Yes, it only takes about 20 minutes for me to teach one cantrip, so
I like this idea.
And he hands over a flyer of all the cantrips, he holds it out for one of you to take.
I take
Okay.
it.
I take it.
No,
Oh,
Heckman,
that's
take
right.
it.
And
I
then-
take it because
No!
I'm the only one who can read it.
Heckman,
Why are
take
you the only one who
it.
can read it?
Elvin?
This one is in Elvish as well.
Oh.
And then he also
Read
hands
them
one
out
out
loud.
that is about items.
Can you read them out loud so that we can hear in common?
Or like in
Assuming
chat.
there's words for everything on there in common.
All right, these are pretty big, so get ready.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Holy shit, Michael. What the fuck?
wait. Oh no. Okay.
Just happened. Oh dear
Oh,
God,
jeez. Okay.
Tickle.
Oh, God.
Michael, I can't. I have to.
I need tickle.
This
You need
is
to open original.
conjure dirt. The caster creates a handful of dirt in their hand. See, that's actually useful because you create it. Lucky cheat can determine the outcome of dice rolled. But if someone inspects the dice because they think you're cheating, the dice will blow up.
Oh, no.
That's a good one.
Lose HP. Caster loses 1 hit point.
Whoa. That sounds incredible. That'll really help out next time I need to kill myself.
Sleep fall can be used on any sleeping creature. Makes them feel like they're falling, and then they'll jerk back awake.
Taste fruit. The caster tastes a certain fruit in their mouth. Roll a d20. 1, strawberry, raspberry, avocado, apple, orange,
Dirty
pineapple, pear.
socks.
Dirty sock.
Dirty socks, dirty socks, dirty socks, dirty socks.
Banana.
Call name. The target hears their name but doesn't quite know where it came from.
That sounds useful.
Michael, what is the sepia filter?
It's a sepia filter.
It's just-
What does that look like?
Here, I'll send you a...
Knocks on a door so you don't have to. Range of 2
can
feet.
stop tears. Can stop anyone. Even yourself from
The
crying.
target gets an itch wherever the caster wants it to be.
Oh, Michael, so sepia is just like old time?
Yeah,
Like those old photos?
I can almost do that without magic.
The trickster's
Except it's not
mustache is
wherever.
actually pretty good.
Where is it? Oh, the caster will appear to have a mustache. Oh my god, that would be incredible.
Like but there's also illusory mustache. The target of the spell must roll DC Wisdom. If they fail, they will appear to have a goofy mustache for the next minutes.
Sneaky Beaky grants proficiency in stealth, but the caster must be screaming the entire time.
That's a good one.
So you'll automatically fail.
Oh my goodness!
Wait, I already have double proficiency in stealth. Would that give me triple?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, but
No.
only if you're screaming.
Yes, but only if you're screaming.
Count bone untouched. The caster can tell exactly how many bones are inside a creature.
Conjure copper piece? Damn. Except that's
Hey,
copper piece. That's
Can you
probably
read the description of that one, please?
Casting time of 2 hours.
Why does piss pants cost like the most?
It's a DC 2 Constitution save.
Oh, but if they
Wait.
fail, then they do it.
What's the difference between Trickster's mustache and Illusory mustache?
You
Caster-
figure-
One on
Trickster's
yourself,
target.
the other on the other person.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. I think I'm either going to need Lucky Cheat or Tickle.
So, question here,
Yes.
Michael. So with Conjure Dirt, does that mean I just pick it up, or do I actually cast a handful of dirt in my hand?
It just, your hand is filled with dirt.
Okay.
So, Michael, explain to me how the sword-proof armor works.
I just looked at that and I was like,
Wait,
holy
what?
shit, it's going to cut through the person.
Oh, I didn't actually see the
Oh,
list
yeah.
of items now.
I see there's a new one. Gosh, this is so much reading.
But this is great. I love this. Ring of Time Reversal. When putting on this ring, your last action is undone.
Cost one action.
What?
So, Michael, question. Does the Flask of Sobriety always have to turn it into Diet Dr. Pepper?
Always has to turn into that Diet Dr. Pepper.
Then not worth getting.
Is that like a real person or is that like the soda?
I love the
'Cause
club.
I
of-
assume there's not like the branded soda in this universe.
No, it's the branded soda.
Okay.
Of course it is.
It's
I like the
it's
bow
this
of-
universe, but it turns it into it.
I really like the bow
Does
of
the Pikker Blue Box
transmutation.
basically just steal your item?
I really
mean,
like the idea of shooting a bow and it just turns into 7 sesame seeds.
Wait, bag of anti-holding. Everything you put in this bag becomes 10 times heavier.
Hungry knife. A knife that does 1d6 but requires to be fed a morsel of meat every hour or it dies.
Mirror of blindness. If someone looks into this mirror intently, they go blind for 1 minute.
Decanter of wild. The decanter can be opened once a day. When opened, roll a d6. Anything that comes out of the decanter dissolves to ash.
Yes, I'm just reading that one.
Jeez.
The last one is great.
Right, a halfling named Greg comes out and shoots in agony to his pointless existence.
All the others of them will actually fight for you. Greg will just scream.
This is so. I really like the mirror of blindness and the decanter of wild, like for actual like usefulness things.
Weather bowl. The bowl will always be filled with a different substance depending on the weather. Refills whenever the holder looks at it. If it's raining, it fills with mud. If it's stormy, it's filled with wine. Snowing, it's filled with fire. Wait, what?
Wait, if it's clear
clear
skies,
skies,
the
it's
skull
filled with
bowl is filled with
another
another bowl. Wait. So do you
Cone
just
of
have
dis-
infinite bowls?
It's not another weather bowl. It's just another bowl. But yeah, if you just take it out and look at it, then I guess you've got infinite bowls.
Cone of disguise. The user speaks through this cone, and the sound that comes out perfectly mimics any voice they choose. However, it may not produce any words with the letter E in them. Well,
I can read.
as a Kenku who can already flawlessly mimic anything I want, I clearly need the cone of disguise.
I will purchase the Code of Disguise and then I'll read the entirety of The Great Gatsby in someone else's voice.
The Great Gatsby not have any E's in it?
Correct. The original. It was originally called Gatsby.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's the first thing people say. It's like,
It's called Gadsby.
Gatsby.
Well, it's spelled
Yeah.
with a Y.
No,
I feel like it would be really cool
Gadsby.
to get the bag of anti-holding and then just
That's smart.
using my mage hand to, like, fuck with people.
What were you talking about getting?
The bag of anti-holding, and then using the mage hand to, like, pin it to someone's belt and then put all of their items into it.
I think you guys are sleeping on the sign of no order. It's the
That's a
fourth
good
item.
one. No, that one sounds useful.
I saw that.
Except it
A
convinces
small
you
wooden
as
sign
well.
with a string loop. Placed on an object, Wow. It's just a sign that says out of order.
Yeah, but like makes it appear to be broken.
And
beyond
the boots of tight walking are pretty good too.
Wait, where are they?
I don't know, where are they? Did I delete them?
I don't see them.
Sandals of tight walk.
Wait,
Sandals
oh,
of tight
sandals.
walking.
To balance perfectly on a tightrope or something of the like. If worn on regular terrain, the user falls flat on themselves.
Nice. Peekaboo
Yeah,
box. A very
I'm
small
less
box
impressed
that
with
is
these
big enough.
cantrips and items than I thought I was going to be.
I
I'm
love
really
I will
interested
not-
in the idea of a bowl that fills itself with another bowl.
another
Yeah,
bowl.
honestly.
I love that.
Let's see. Peekaboo box.
The
A
only
very small
one that
box
does
that
sound
big enough
interesting
to
is
hold
the one that
something in
turns
the
any
bowl, close it,
alcoholic
and
beverage
put it in the box
into.
full.
See, now I'm thinking the Club of Healing. It deals damage and then it just instantly heals that damage. So we get that, and then we just torture people with it. They'll never die, but they'll feel it.
That's actually true.
As much as Milo would never agree to this, Caden definitely would. My other halfling character, and he would love that idea.
I mean, I can just hit Pikker with it whenever I'm bored. I can hand it
Whenever
over to
people
him.
get upset with Pikker, they can just fucking whack her.
Exactly. Exactly. All right.
I mean, that one makes more sense than any of the others.
I have full intent of buying like almost all of these items.
Yeah, these are fantastic. Like,
They're really dorky but fun.
I can tell you right now, Picker's really feeling good about this tickle magic.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That's a great one.
Well, so Mordecai is still just sitting watching you read the pamphlets.
yeah, we're
They're pretty
discussing
long
it.
pamphlets, dude.
I just wanted to let you know he's still there.
Uh-huh.
This might take a little. Don't worry. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Let's see. I don't know what I want to get. I don't have a lot of money.
So,
have
can
20.
Sneaky
Can I get the
Pete be
flash that
cast
turns
on
things
another
into
thing?
unalcoholic drinks?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to mess with other people. I want to mess with Pikker in particular.
I guess the flask of sobriety, that would be about 2 gold pieces.
I hand him 2 gold.
He hands you the flask of sobriety.
Well, all right. Since we're purchasing, I would like a club of healing.
He says be 6 gold pieces.
I hand him 6 gold pieces.
He
But
hands you
then
a club of healing.
I would like to follow up with a sign of no order for another 6 gold pieces.
He takes your gold pieces and gives you the sign of no order.
Does that one actually break things, or just what?
It just appears that they're broken, and I personally am convinced that they're broken as well. So I'm gonna have to write a note that they're not actually broken. And then finally, I think
That's actually a good one.
I really want the blow dart of thought, but I don't know. I can hear
This would be
one word.
Only 4 gold pieces for you, my friend. Since you bought so many items, I will give you for 3.
Ooh. Well, then
And
I'll.
it comes with bundle of 20 darts.
Yeah, do they have to be magic darts, or is it the blow dart?
Oh no, you can refill with any dart.
Oh, fantastic! I will take the blow dart of thought for 3 gold.
There
That
you
was
go.
my question.
He takes your 3 gold.
Okay, cool.
Give me just a couple seconds to figure out what I want to buy. I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff, by the way.
I like how we're not even at the magic adventuring store. We're at the
We're at this
Well, this
derpy
is the
little
one we
thing.
can't steal from, so...
I've been preparing the city for about a month, so I had a lot of time to come up with these.
Yeah, these are fantastic.
These are great. I do like them. They're so dorky.
What kind of range and damage does the Club of Healing do?
So it's melee, and it's just a regular club.
It's just a club, but it's
All right, what's a
It
regular club
heals.
do? Are you gonna make
Just
me look
Google
that up?
D&D club, yeah.
All right, sounds
Hold
good.
on, so there's a couple of cantrips I'd like to point out that we didn't talk about before.
Here, wait, I
First
got it.
of all-
Club is 1d4 bludgeoning.
Oh, cool.
First of all, there's Sense Mark. The caster becomes aware of all people named Mark
Yeah,
in the entire world.
hey, maybe that's M.
Oh shit!
that would be great. Oh my goodness.
I don't think I'm gonna do that though. I like
Michael-
knocks on a door so you don't have to range.
Nice. I like
Uh,
No,
inch.
I'm gonna take Sense Mark just on the off chance that M's name is Mark.
Alright, so I will teach you all the cantrips after you've bought all items or whatnot, since it will take about 20 minutes per cantrip.
Cool.
All right.
So I think I have all that I want right here since I don't have a lot. I'm going to get Conjure Dirt, Itch, and Decanter of Wild.
Alright, please pay up.
Okay, I give him 21.
Let me count up how much money I need to spend here.
He takes it and gives you the Decanter of Wild and writes down which cantrips you want to learn. For
How
the
much is
end
the
session.
cantrip again?
They are all different prices.
How much was Sense Mark? I forgot.
10 gold pieces.
Okay, so I spent 12 gold pieces here so far. Or,
Mhm.
I think, yeah. We need some money.
Hey, y'all might need money, but okay.
Yeah,
So
because
that's
I'm down to
15.
4 GP.
I have 14 gold pieces.
Nice.
32.
I legitimately thought you guys had a little more.
I hand the man 34 gold pieces.
Alright, wait,
We
buddy.
haven't
I
been
would
paid
like-
for anything we've ever done.
Yeah, that's
We've
the
just
thing.
been
Like,
given
we
magic
are,
Quite a bit of money, thank you very much.
I guess it's because Picker
You
just
started
keeps
with it.
stealing.
yeah.
Yeah. I would like to buy Tickle, Lucky Cheat, Stop Tears, Piss Pants, Spice, and Beatbox. It's going to be 34 gold.
That's
Okay.
important.
I will
So I
write them
hand the man
down.
34 gold.
And is that everything
I
that
do
you would
approve of
like?
beatbox though.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to get.
Okay. Is that everything for everyone?
I think.
I think so.
No, I really
Okay.
want to learn the Trickster's Mustache cantrip and the call name cantrip.
Okay. There will be 9 gold pieces.
All right, here's another 9 gold pieces.
Okay. Shall we start the cantrip learning?
Please.
Sure.
Let's
Alright,
go.
so each cantrip is 20 minutes, so each 3 cantrips is an hour. So you guys are in there for like, what, 3 or 4 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, and now you all know the cantrips. You can perform them perfectly.
Awesome.
Cool. This
Awesome. I'm gonna use Sense Mark immediately and see what I find.
You become aware of all people in the universe named Mark. Since this is a fantasy universe, there's not many people named Mark. M is not one of them.
Dang it! What about the people that are named Mark? How are they doing?
They're all doing okay. One of them is not doing so great, though.
Oh no,
Are
what
any of them
happened?
like super powerful or anything?
Yes, one of the people named Mark sits atop a mountain that you do not recognize, and he breaks rocks with his pinky.
Wait, what about the one who's not having such a good time? How's he doing?
Yeah, how's he doing? What's wrong with him?
His girlfriend just broke up with him because his name is Mark.
That is
That's really
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
Got him.
we need to go on a quest to help this Mark.
We need to
help
help
this
Mark.
How far away is this Mark?
You said, how far does this awareness of the marks like
It's the
what does
entire
this mean?
The entire planet.
Just
No,
the
not
planet?
like distance, but like how much do I know about these marks?
So you become aware of, like, you can see, like, what they're doing. Kind of like 11 in Stranger Things.
I haven't seen
Gotcha.
Strangers.
And you can see, like, where they are, but you're not going to know where they are unless you see something that would, like, let you know where they are.
How funny would it have been if Michael let his name be M or M's name be Mark?
I already picked M's name.
No, M's name
How
is
funny
Michael.
would that have been though?
It's Michael. We've
It's
been
Michael
over this.
because he's the DM stand-in.
Yeah, it's totally Michael.
I cannot
Alright.
wait for it to be Michael.
Michael's
wait,
gone
wait,
silent.
no, I actually do have his name written down somewhere. Let me make sure it's not
Yeah.
Mark. I might have done this to myself.
Technically, I've actually heard it.
I might
And
have done
it's
this
not
to
Mark.
myself.
Oh, it's not Mark? Okay, good.
But
You
could Mark-
were having a mini heart attack, weren't you, Michael?
Yeah, a little bit.
Could Mark be a reasonable nickname for his actual name?
Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please tell me.
Please tell me his name is like
So
Martilius or something.
first of all, David, do you not remember?
No, I have it. I just need to find out if nicknames count. Okay. Yeah, you see who you remember to be M.
We see M? What's he doing?
He is walking around with your pony.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye. Yeah, I'm
This
gonna
is
constantly
great.
be doing this, trying to
Wait.
see what M is up to from now on.
With sense Mark, can he tell what his actual name is?
His actual name is Marcus.
God.
Yes. Hey guys.
Yeah, what's up?
So I'm gonna excitedly let my teammates know once we're alone that I found M.
You
All
just
right.
destroyed yourself, Michael.
I did, actually.
I might have
think
done
about
this.
that.
Let me check. I might have done this to myself.
Because I remember when we did our one shot and realized that his name was Marcus, and so I'm just sitting here like,
Well,
All right.
I'm going to cast Trickster's Mustache right off the
And
bat.
just to be reminded, M is not the guy that is the one that did this to us. M is the one that is like he's working for the guy that did this to us.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's like a henchman.
Yeah. Still, it's
He's a
M.
really high up henchman.
He
So-
stole my pony.
so as Heckmann uses the Trickster's mustache, I want to cast Itch on his upper lip.
Hey, Michael. Do you have all of this in plain text, or do you only have it as images?
I should be able to get in plain text. I'm using OneNote, which has plain text, but if you like copy a large portion, it gives you an image for some reason.
That's
That's
epic.
dumb.
Let me figure out how I can do it in
Copy
Not
smaller
in-
portions.
here. What if I just? I think I can like put it in Notepad, and then we'll do it as text. Notepad. Yep, there we go.
I wish I
I'm
had
gonna
more
put
money
it in important D&D docs.
spend
Okay, thank you.
on these weird things.
You're making
You said that
message
we could buy
shorter.
cantrips,
It
and I
needs
got
to be-
really excited for like regular cantrips, and then I realized that that probably wasn't going to happen.
Hey, these I actually really like these because
Oh no, they're
can,
great cantrips.
Like, they can be useful depending on how you use them.
Yep. My mind just got like on like spare the dying or something. And I'm like, yay, I can save the team if they ever do stupid things, which is like every 5 seconds.
No.
Thank you so much.
All right. What else would
All right,
you like
cool.
to do?
So now that we have learned the
Oh, come on.
cantrips and Heckman has a itchy mustache,
That's only the items I need the cantrips.
I know. I'm sending them to.
Yeah, I'm.
I believe the next thing that we were going to do was learn the magic of the stars.
I'm
Think so.
furiously scratching at my fake mustache for the next 6 minutes, probably.
Alrighty.
So, but the thing is, like, I let loose the cantrip whenever you turn off, like, the mustache. So you just think you cast a itchy mustache.
Oh no!
Nice. Alrighty. So you want to go to the star person?
Yes.
Alrighty. So you walk in to another office, and inside you see a very, very messy office, and there's a scholar, wearing pretty nice robes and stuff. He's a human, and he's sprawled out in his desk chair, and he holds a bottle of liquor in his hand.
Hello, are you, Mage Francis?
He looks up and says, Me Francis? Yes, I am it, Francis.
Are you alright?
I have had some better days.
You
Oh,
might be wasted, Boris.
What do you mean wasted?
When you have had far too much to drink.
Oh.
What's the point of me teaching you the magic of the stars when my life is in such a rut?
Well,
He takes a swig from his bottle.
is there anything we can help with?
What's wrong, man?
I'm about to be evicted from the college.
What for?
I'm having an affair with the head cleric from the Temple of Athena.
Yes, that's probably why you're getting evicted.
So how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel very bad. Another scholar in the college, Mage Pierce.
Yeah, but is it bad
It's
enough to
second.
cry?
He is going to... Yes, it is bad enough to cry. But not right now, I will not cry.
God damn it. I just wanted to stop him from crying.
Another
You're still sad.
another scholar in this college is going to turn me in tomorrow morning. I have tried to reason with him, but I cannot.
Well,
That is a bummer.
yeah, that doesn't seem like a very good situation.
Yeah, that's quite a bum.
Man, your life sucks.
You know what? If I was still here, I would really make that Pierce pay.
You know what would really help, I think?
What would help?
I think in a situation like that, laughter is really the best medicine.
Oh no!
I cast Tickle.
Alrighty. Uh-oh.
We're still getting kicked out of here.
I'm gonna roll.
Wait, will we get actually kicked out, or can we just turn him in if he gets violent?
So he starts to get tickled, and he audibly starts to laugh. And he goes, "Why am I laughing? What's happening to me? Stop! What are you doing to me?"
I wink at him and I cast Beatbox, and then I start beatboxing.
What are you doing in my? And then he kind of realizes, Oh, you must be some tourists who just went to Major Mordecai's room.
Oh yeah. We learned lots of things.
I learned how to beatbox.
He did indeed.
It's not even a cantrip. Mordecai just taught you how to beatbox.
Mordecai.
The cantrip is really just like a sugar pill placebo that makes me feel like I'm better. I still suck.
Are you still beatboxing?
Oh yeah, I'm still beatboxing.
It's nonstop.
So, Mage Francis waves his hand in the air, and you can see little sparks of light draw up where his hands are, and a constellation forms, and a little blast comes out, and now you can't beatbox very well anymore.
Why is Rhythm Bot in here?
Aww.
What? I didn't even hear what happened.
You're probably just beatboxing.
Oh, ASMR beatbox. Okay. Why? How'd you do that?
I am a mage. This is the mage college. Of course, you silly.
Well, I mean,
They-
with
they
the
all know
stars
magic
and stuff,
words.
I mean...
Caleb is now playing Terraria.
Wait, what?
Like 13 is now playing Terraria.
I mean, I guess I still have it open. Here, I'll save and exit. I wasn't actually playing it.
So he looks at all of you and says, "Are you tourists or adventurers?
Yeah,
Oh, I
A little
suppose
bit of
you do
both,
A little
I
bit
think.
of both.
yeah.
I have a proposition for you.
Oh?
I know that Scholar Mage Pierce, who is going to turn me in on my affair. He often steals money from the college donation box at night. If you capture him doing this, we can use this as blackmail against him, and my secret will not go out. And I suppose, I am a wealthy man. I teach at the college. I can give you some money.
Well, darn.
I mean,
I'm in.
And teach us some spells?
Teach you some. My spells are not for everyone. They will need to be taught to someone who can learn the spells.
I was really looking forward to that Pierce guy. He does the comedy stuff.
Yes,
I mean,
he's
we could just-
quite a jokester.
We could fuck with him after we from him.
Exactly.
That is true. Where is this donation box, and when does he usually go to it?
The donation box is he takes your pamphlet, kind of marks down where it is, right on the main foyer on the top of the stairs. He usually goes there around 11 p.m. at night.
So, sir, how would you feel if we stole from him before turning him in?
I don't care what you do.
Okay, go on.
He takes a swig of liquor.
yes, because this is exactly what Milo wants to do.
Well, I suppose we can see if he's stealing. I might as well make sure he stops.
I guess you're right.
Wait a
All
minute.
right. What?
Milo, pull out that flask for a moment.
I pull out my flask of sobriety.
I want to see if this works. I take out my golden chalice that fills
Yes.
Infinite Dr. Pepper.
infinite diet Dr. Pepper. I pour it into the flask and we see what happens.
You have hot Dr. Pepper now.
Oh.
Hot Dr. Pepper? It's hot?
Well, yeah, your chalice makes hot water.
No, it makes hot wine.
Yeah,
Okay,
it makes
it
hot wine.
It makes
But
hot
it's
water.
not really hot, though. It just burns.
No, I
Okay.
think it makes scalding hot.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we do with all this Dr. Pepper?
We'll take a swig.
We could sell it.
We could.
Is Dr. Pepper a thing in this world, Michael?
No, but like no one knows what it is. But it appears in the flask.
So,
cool.
I think that we could get rich off of this, guys.
We end our mission and just decide to start up a business selling Dr. Pepper.
2 months later, we die because M.
M got tired of us.
Well, I turn back to Mage Francis. Well, I suppose we best do what we can. Then we'll stop bothering you. We could check out comedy now.
I thought we were gonna do stars first.
Well, he's not really in a condition to do that.
But-
This is the guy who was going to steal or teach us the stars, but he says there's no point because he's going to get kicked out.
But stars are so they're really shiny.
Well, all right.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Alright, fine.
I
Let's go
start-
find out.
Let's go catch a thief.
No, I start to head
Well,
off
I think we're getting.
towards Mage Pierce, and then I realize that I have no idea where he is. And I look at Baurus affectionately.
I wink with both my eyes, and I lead the way.
Nice.
I follow.
Alright, so you go into another room, and you see there's a really small goblin who's up in front of the room. He's got his mage robes on, and he's just talking to this whole crowd. And it doesn't really seem like he's really saying anything that's quite funny, but the crowd keeps laughing and laughing and laughing. And so he's kind of going on a shtick, and you can kind of sit down and take a seat.
All right, let's hear Michael make some jokes.
Uh-oh.
I sit
No,
down.
don't make me-
I sit down and
Yeah,
take
I
a
sit
seat.
down and listen.
Agreed.
All right, so
We
this
came here to
goblin up
listen.
there is just talking, and he's saying, "And you know, the magic of a comedy is one that is very good to learn." And so I started learning this when I was only 13, and the whole crowd just erupts laughing, as if that was the funniest thing they've ever heard. And he kind of bends over and he says, "Yes, I know, 13. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny?"
Wait, I don't get it.
I
I
don't
did,
get it.
but I don't.
Wait, I know
He
what
looks
happened.
over. He looks over at you three, or you four.
Benjamin is gone.
Pikker is invisible because he is screaming.
And he looks over at you four and says, "Hey, everyone, can we give a hand for these for the fine gentlemen who came in so early?" And everyone starts clapping for you guys.
Oh, look at us. We're celebrities
Hello.
now.
I
Thank
wave.
you. Thank you very much.
He says, "Actually, I need a volunteer for my next demonstration. Would one of you four like to come up?"
I sprint
I
to the stage.
I raise my hand, but Picker is gone.
Picker's already
Pikker,
gone.
Makes it up. And he says, sir, so do you have your hood on or your hood off?
My hood is off.
All right, well, sir, so can you tell me what is your name?
With doing a perfect impression of Elvis Presley. My name is Robert De Niro.
Okay, Mr. Denino. Can you tell me where are you from?
Brooklyn.
I've not heard of this Brooklyn. Where is this from?
It's in another dimension.
It's very interesting. All right. So what I'm going to do is small thing. Is a little bit of some sketch comedy that I know, and it's aided by our magic. All right. So why don't you need to pretend that you are my student, and I will be your teacher. All right. So he kind of goes a little bit away from you. He's facing away, pretends he's drawing on a chalkboard.
I sit down on the ground, crisscross apple, and I pay attention intently.
And he draws on the chalkboard a little bit, and then he turns around and says, "So what is the answer, Daniro?"
What's written on the board?
And before you can answer, your mouth opens up, and oodles and oodles of worms pour out of your mouth. The crowd goes wild, laugh.
Wait, what pours out of his mouth?
Worms.
Oh, worms.
And they all dissolve to ash on the floor.
Does he get like a will save?
Nope.
No saves?
Why are they becoming ash? I want to eat.
Aha, and now he goes over and says, "Oh, what's wrong? Is there something in your throat, De Niro?"
Do you have something?
Can I touch myself? Cast stop tears.
Yes. You're still gonna be sad though.
I know I'm still gonna be sad, but at least I won't humiliate myself.
So, seeing all this weird stuff go on, I want to cast Itch on the butt of Pierce.
No, don't do it.
I can't remember. Is there a save for that?
No, it's just he gets an itch. It doesn't say for how long.
So he gets an itch, but you can tell that he has the itch, but he doesn't want to scratch it because he's up in front of so many people. So his face, he kind of starts like wincing a little bit or whatnot, and he says, "So is there something in your throat, sir, Mr. De Niro?"
I open my mouth.
Do you say anything?
I mean, I try. Will it work?
Yes, it'll work. Please say something.
There is a lot of gold still. To
What?
be honest.
I'm sorry?
There's a lot of gold still stuck in there.
That's what you say to him?
Yeah.
And he says, "Now why do you have the gold stuck in your throat?"
Oh, because I swallowed some to try and kill him.
The whole crowd kind of gets disturbed by
In
this.
front of the kids.
I noticed that the entire crowd is disturbed, and I say to Pierce, "Now, want to see how comedy really works? I cast tickle on the entire crowd."
You can only cast
Only
tickle on
cast
one
one.
person.
Oh, I cast it on Pierce then.
Pierce is going to do his con roll. And so Pierce starts getting tickled, and he laughs, and he says, he's like laughing, and he goes, "Hey, what is going on here? Why are you mages? This is for no mages only. This showing is for non-magic users."
I didn't say that on the pamphlet.
So Pierce is getting a little bit angry now. So he says, "And now I will do my final trick. I need another volunteer. How about you, gentlemen?" And he points to Baurus, the 8-foot.
Me. I walk up.
Alrighty. And he says, "Now look at these two fellows. So we have here our short bird fellow. Up here we have our large fellow. Isn't this a nice contrast?" And the whole crowd agrees with him. And then
I
he says,
agree. I am very large.
"I need you to hold hands now, okay? And close your eyes, please."
I grab Boris's hand.
I crush his hand with my super strength.
When grasping my hand, Boris realizes that my hand is abnormally soft, causing him to double take. Remember, like that one time at
Funny
McDonald's?
because this happened in real life.
Alright.
Anyways, when I have that, I conjure dirt in my hand.
Oh no!
So
Some dirt falls out of your hands. And now can you both roll some wisdom checks?
I'm really good at wisdom.
Oh, I'm good at wisdom too. Is it any specific part of wisdom, or is it just
Just wisdom.
Just your wisdom.
okay?
Do I have? I think I have proficiency
Oh,
on wisdom
fuck.
saving throws.
That's
Yeah, I
going to
do.
be a natural one.
Natural 1, alrighty.
That's a 19 from me.
19, alright. So as Baurus and Pikker stand up front, Pikker, retaining his original shape, his face turns in an instant into Baurus's face. But Baurus is unaffected by anything that's going on, and the whole crowd erupts in laughter as they see this Birdman with a fur-bolt face.
Yo, this guy's a Snapchat filter.
This guy
And
is a
so-
Snapchat filter.
Pierce
Just
takes a
following
bow.
Snapchat.
Pierce takes a bow and says, "And that's all for today." And then Picker's face returns to normal, and Pierce kind of walks back to his desk in the back of the room while most people leave.
Well, I got my money's worth. I got to see Pikker made a fool of.
So I'm still casting the itch.
Oh, once he sits down on his desk, you see him kind of moving around a lot. It is pretty clear that he's scratching that itch with his table.
Okay,
Or desk,
good.
desk.
He's just twerking on the edge of the table.
I cast piss paints on him.
Oh no!
Yeah, nothing happens.
Shit.
Cool. All right. I suppose we'll leave. Was that it? Like that? The pamphlet said it was just.
Don't we need to catch him, like, stealing from people or something like that?
Yeah, but we can't do that till later.
Don't say that out loud. He's right there.
I'm not saying it out loud. I'm asking the party. Because we all wanted to leave, which I was curious as to why.
Francis said that was at night.
Okay, never mind. We're good.
Yeah, like kind of like when nobody's around, kind of thing.
Makes sense.
So I think now we should go talk to the people at the Athena temple.
Well,
Cause,
now I think we do the curse thing.
Yeah.
well, no, because we shouldn't do that until we're done with it.
Oh, come on. It's not like they're going to heal this thing anyway.
That's fair.
Let's be
go.
real. Michael's not going to
They're
give us to
probably
us
just
that
going to tell
easily.
us the same thing, that we need some horn of gap or something.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Same old same.
Yeah.
So kind of fed up that I didn't actually learn how to perform any magic comedy, I storm out of the door and once again realize I have no idea where I'm going. And I look a little upsettedly towards Baurus.
I kind of like pat you on the head. Oh, don't worry. I'll lead you to the right direction. And I start going the wrong way, but then remember, oops, I turn the map upside down and go the right direction.
Nice. So, I'm sorry, where are you guys going?
The right direction.
The curse board.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well, where's the next
we're gonna
place
see
we're going?
Mage Antoine.
Yeah.
Mage Antoine?
Mage
Okay.
Antoine.
So you
Mage
go
Antoine.
to this very small office. It seems like this guy, maybe he's not a hotshot like Francis and Pierce, because he's got a small office. And he's just a guy who's sitting there writing on some papers. And as you walk in, he doesn't really
Holy
notice you.
shit.
He's a human.
Hello.
Guys,
What?
it's Anton Griezmann.
I don't know who that is.
It's a French soccer player.
It's Griezmann, but okay.
Griezmann.
All right.
Mr. Mage Antoine.
He looks up and says, "Oh, you know, it's not you there."
Well, what?
Well, it's kind of obvious. I mean, I'm a quite large fella.
Yes, but I was busy.
Oh, sorry. Should we not interrupt you?
No. Sit, please. Sit where he gestures to a room with no chairs.
I sit cross-legged on the floor.
What can I do for you?
We heard you're the curse master. Come get your curses fixed.
Yes, I am the curse master. Come get your curses fixed.
Well, we happen to have a curse. Come get your curses fixed. Is this
We happen to have
open?
a curse that we would like to have fixed.
Okay, can you tell me about the curse? He pulls out a paper from his desk.
It's called the slave curse. It's the curse you put on slaves, so that they're your slaves.
He writes this all down and says, are there any symptoms of this? curse?
Pikker, go prone for this man right now.
Oh yeah, I jump up on the desk and I go prone.
Pikker, go prone.
We show him the black mark on Picker's neck.
He sees the black mark and he says, I do not think I know much of this curse. I've never seen anything like this before.
Well, it takes a little a potion to get it off.
A potion of what kind?
I don't know.
I explain it
You know-
because we don't have it written down.
In a
Spectators.
single
It's an
fluid
important
motion,
issue.
I stand back up and I say, "Well, sir, if you can't fix our curse, I must tell you. It is my right to tell you, and my duty to tell you, as a lawyer, that is false advertising, and I can get you thrown in jail. And I would really rather not do that.
He's
I'm a defense
completely
lawyer.
lying.
After all that...
Can I roll deception
Yes, sure, you
And-
can roll
and,
deception.
and intimidation at the same time? I guess
Sure.
they have the same modifier, so I guess it really
You
doesn't.
still need to roll twice.
Oh, got him.
really. Okay, so the first one's going to be a 19.
Ooh.
Okay.
Plus my 4, so it's going to be a 23. Second one
20.
is going to be a 15.
Okay. Listen, I can. You know what? I think I have seen this mark before, but it was in a book.
In a book.
I do not own this book.
Oh well, we have the instructions, and I kind of like pull out one of the pages we have it all like written down on and how to make it kind of thing.
No, it was not this book. This book is on potion making. I would know a book about curse healing, slightly different schools of the magic arts. I think I know where you can find the book I know of, though.
Oh, really?
Is there
Yes,
a college library or something?
Unfortunately, it is not in the library. See, there used to be a scholar here who was named Karanin, and he was the curse master before I was. I was actually his student.
Oh, I see.
Though he had a bit of a falling out with the college.
Did
As
he
they
have
do.
an affair with someone?
Maybe 3 years ago. No, it was not an affair. And now he lives on the outskirts of the city in a cottage on a hill and tends to a vineyard up there. I believe he has the book with him. He took all of his research with him.
Wait.
So,
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
If
So
he
it-
tends to a vineyard, does that mean he has a lot of wine?
Yes, I would suppose maybe he has wine.
so it sounds like
I
what you're
turn
saying.
around, I look at Heckman,
Mhm.
and I'm like, hey, you know what that means?
That's a lot of Diet Dr. Pepper.
It is indeed, my friend.
So, Mr. Antoine, it sounds like what you're
Yes.
saying is you are the Curse Master Junior.
Yes, essentially.
Nerd.
Damn, that's pretty pathetic.
Jeez. Oh, well, let's not be too rude. He's doing his best, aren't you, Antoine?
Yes, I am.
I pat him on the head.
He's a little offended by this and says,
That's not condescending at all.
I cannot really help you anymore with this. So maybe go find Kelenin and leave my office, please.
Okay, sir, thank you for the information. Just remember, your life is sad. You're a miserable little man. And crying is okay.
He starts crying.
I cast Stop Tears, and I put my hand on his shoulder.
Crying is okay. Cast stop tears.
Please leave my office, all of you.
Okay. As we leave, I cast an itch on his left ear.
Oh my goodness.
He scratches
Why are
it.
you all so
Wait,
mean?
no, hold on. I cast Mage Hand, and I scratch it for him.
Cool.
Cool. Alright, so, I suppose we've seen just about everything here. Said from gift shop.
Your D&D magic is literally just to fuck with NPC.
Pretty much.
Well, the stuff that we got, yeah.
Especially the stuff that we got.
So, I guess I start leading everybody towards the magic gift shop.
I follow
Alright.
too closely.
Too close?
But
Alright,
it's like,
so
it's
you-
not too close. Like, it's close enough to, like, cause a problem. But, like...
I follow, but not behind, under. I crawl on all fours under your
It's like a
legs.
cat.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are weird.
Yeah, no kidding.
So anyways, you go to the gift shop, and there's another Aokakra, and he's sitting behind a counter.
Hello, we're here for magic items, I hear. It's a gift shop.
He looks at you and says, "Yeah, this is the magic item gift shop. Would you like to see what we got?"
What are you selling?
He says, "Looking to do some damage or protect yourself?"
I'm looking to do some
So I
damage.
could use some protection.
Bit of both.
I saw a
Bit of both.
really pretty dude in the or
Michael, we don't have this much gold.
These are big.
Only Pikker has this.
Oh my goodness.
oh shit, a magic quill.
We already have one of those.
We have two of them.
We have two of them.
We do.
Can we sell one
good-
for that much?
Good sir, what do your magic quills do?
He pulls out a magic quill, and it starts writing by itself.
I pull out my magic quill, and I hope that it starts writing by itself as well. Or else this magic quill really looks like a normal ass quill.
It starts writing, but the other quill gets a bit competitive, and they start sword fighting.
Oh no.
Nice. Does ours kill the other?
No, he pulls his back before he says, "Hey, please don't break any of this merchandise here."
Oh, very sorry. I usher
I
Todd Howard
Peter.
back into my bag.
Oh, Todd. Oh, right.
I ask him I have a few questions for you about your merchandise.
Are you gonna
Yes.
ask them?
What question?
I know I'm waiting for confirmation that he.
Confirmation
like-
of destructive action.
So first of all, what is the armor of
What is the armor?
The armor of
the armor of gleaming?
It is armor that it's really shiny all the time. It can never get dirty.
Holy fuck! I want it so bad.
Yeah, but what type of armor is it?
It's shiny armor.
We have it in all different sizes. It's plate mail in all different sizes, though.
Oh,
Do you realize how expensive plate mail is, Michael?
Yeah, it's armor of gleaming.
Second off, what's the wand of pyrotechnics all about?
So the wand of pyrotechnics is one of our more popular items. So this wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use one action to expend one of its charges and create a harmless burst of multicolored light at a point you can see up to 60 feet away. The burst of light is accompanied by a crackling noise that can be heard from up to 300 feet away. The light is as bright as a torch flame but lasts only a second. This wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20 on 1. The wand erupts into a harmless pyrotechnic display and is destroyed.
All right. What about the pipe of smoke monsters?
So this is just a pipe that allows you, when you exhale the smoke, you can turn it into monsters.
Okay. What about the charlatan's die?
This is a die where you can always determine the outcome.
Oh,
Fuck. Well, that.
that guy earlier.
Fuck. Why the fuck did I take Lucky Cheat then?
I mean, it's still
Because you made poor decisions.
dice could
It's
still
because I'm a
explode,
charlatan.
right? So that's cool.
So. How much gold does everyone else have?
I
I have
four.
14 pieces.
I have 20, my good sir. I say that in Orin
Okay.
because I feel like the dealer doesn't really need to know what's in my wallet.
He's an Aarakocra. He speaks Orin.
Replies in Orin. I don't think that will buy you anything.
How about you, Baurus?
What?
How much money you got, bitch?
Oh, you said I'll have 4.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna buy myself that armor of gleaming.
It's plate mail. You have.
Yeah, Michael, do you realize that plate mail is 1,500 gold pieces?
Well, that doesn't matter as much. Like the economy can be kind of whatever. Because honestly,
I don't mind if I keep my same armor class. To be honest, I just want really shiny armor so that my stealth is even better.
Okay, we can customize your armor and make it gleaming for only 29 gold pieces.
Oh shit, nice. Okay, can you just like spray paint my armor silver?
Yes,
Like really reflective.
Basically.
Just spray paint my leather armor.
Would you like us to do that?
Yes, please. And
Would you
my
like to
hood.
pay us 29 gold?
I would.
Hey,
Please hand the 29 gold.
I hand him 29 gold.
He cast a spell and now your armor is gleaming. It's a nice chrome color.
Including my hood?
Yes.
hey,
Hell
speaking
yeah.
of all this kind of spray paint business, can you do anything where like you turn an object black, like so black that it looks 2-dimensional?
Yeah, that would be a custom item. We could. What item are you talking about?
I whip out my great axe. I want this to be pure black, void black.
That'll
Do
be
you want to invent a black?
25 gold pieces.
Ooh, hey Pikker, can I borrow 5 gold pieces?
Actually, all of my gold pieces are currently in my...
Oh, right.
I do only have 2 right now.
I mean, I have 4.
Okay. Hey, Pikker, can I borrow 1 gold piece? And Boris, can I borrow all of your gold?
I mean, I don't have much of a use for it myself.
I have 14, if you would like.
Pikker, what did you say, Pikker?
I will hand you my 2 gold pieces.
Oh, perfect.
And I hand you 3 gold pieces.
Uh-oh, all right. I pay the man.
Boris, do you need some gold?
I pay the man 25 gold pieces, and I say, please make this pure black.
You cast a spell, and now your
X is still matte black. It looks two-dimensional.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast Piss Pan on myself and then I get really overzealous, can I shit too?
I didn't really hear you. Kind of chopped.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I cast Piss Pants on myself and then I really go for it and I get really enthusiastic, can I also shit myself?
No.
Because I really need my gold back.
You need it. This is your consequences.
Okay.
I feel like you can just poop your pants without any spells. You just keep them on when you
Okay,
gotta
just
go.
take it out, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for
so
that information.
I love how we were given this magic shop, and then like Michael realizes that none of us have gotten paid.
Everything that we did, all you gave us was sleeping for the night.
I really
This
wanted to
card-
die just because I want to be able to play that dice game.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah,
also
we should earn
don't
some
want to
money.
buy the charlatans die because I already have Lucky Cheat. Do you have any regular dice?
No, we
Just
don't.
regular
Maybe the
ass
general store
dice.
does. Maybe the general store does.
Do you think they'd be willing to part with their dice for 2 silver pieces?
I'm not so sure about that, but you could always try.
Dice are cheap, dude. They're just a little bit of rock.
But most people don't want to part with their dice.
The general store, that's what they're for. They're part with things for money.
Oh.
Yeah, with Heckmann on this
I
one.
thought you were saying you could buy it from like a person who's
No,
around.
at the general store.
No, at
Yeah.
the general store.
Yeah, I'm sure that the general store would have some cheap dice.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds good.
let's go.
Onwards.
I exit.
At this point, what time is it, Michael?
It's like beginning to be evening.
Okay, so
No,
we
kinda
got a
late
little time
too.
before things start. Does the college like close or whatever?
No, she's open all night.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not Digipen.
It's not just even.
It's not redacted.
Radakovich?
Redacted. As in, we're gonna
Dakovich?
bleep it out in post.
I'm not gonna bleep anything out. That takes too much effort.
Okay, fuck it.
Too much
Fuck.
work.
Alright, let's go. Let's go to the general store.
All right, you go to the general store and you walk in. It's a pretty nice place, pretty upscale, uppity. And there's a
Oh, they're getting uppity. We have to fucking deal with them now.
there's a Ganassi woman behind the counter.
What
A
kind?
what?
Genasi.
Oh, okay.
What kind of genasi?
Earth.
Gotcha.
She's a
Great
little
skin.
dusty.
The Nazi.
Whoa.
So, can I take a look around, see if they've got
Any valuables?
dice?
Oh yeah, you see some dice.
Fuck, damn, I told you I wanted dice, and you're like, oh, you want gold! I just want dice, man.
Yeah, you see some dice. They're listed for 5 copper pieces.
5 copper? Okay. I buy some dice. But I hand them a whole silver piece so I can have 2.
They give you 2 dice and say, "You don't look like you're from around here.
Well, that's because I'm not.
Where are you from?"
Oh no, I said bye and I left. I'm already outside.
She's already gone, Michael.
It's like she turns around and it's just like Batman just gone.
It's really funny because like I came up and I was flashy. She was like, "Oh, this man must be an extrovert," and then I was just gone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that that's done, what we want to do now?
We should check out the temple.
Yeah, the temple.
Sure.
That was the idea.
Alright, let's head out then.
So you go to the temple, and it's like a temple.
I take a look around, looking for value.
So you look inside the temple, and it's actually pretty ornate. There's a lot of like gold sculptures sitting on like mantelpieces and whatnot. And the only person who's in this room is like kind of a younger elf woman sitting behind a desk. She kind of looks like she has like the role of a secretary or whatnot, and behind her are some closed doors.
Can I perception this lady? Can I perception the reception lady?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Stuff.
Roll,
Anything
baby.
that might be worth money, because I have 0 monies.
Roll.
I got a 12. I had to do some math and I didn't remember how.
You see that she has some pretty nice earrings. She's wearing a necklace, and she has a gold pouch on her side.
Okay. Let's see here. She wouldn't happen to have a drink that she's drinking right now.
No, she's not drinking anything right now.
Fuck. I walk up to the desk and I say, well, greeting.
She says, well, hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. As I say, as I charge forward next to Pikker.
She's a
Yeah,
little
so as he
bald.
said, we're doing okay.
I'm sorry?
As he
We're
said,
doing
we're
okay.
Pretty good.
The man says he's doing okay.
This is good. This is good. Are you here on some business or something? Would you like to talk to Margaret? She's our head cleric.
Not particularly. I'm more interested in you right now. I will give some eyebrows.
She does
Oh,
not
no.
really like those advances you're making at her and says, I hope you know that everyone in the Temple of Athena is a celibate.
Not for long. I wink.
Oh, no.
I stick my finger in her mouth and cast spice.
Oh,
I think she'll find I'm a spicy boy.
I start backing
I'm
up.
a spicy boy.
Okay, first off, that's not how spice works. You can only cast it on food.
I am food.
No, it doesn't work.
No.
Okay,
What if
I
she
cast-
bites down? Then does it become spicy?
So she bites down on your finger, and you're going to take a whopping 2 damage.
2 damage? Okay.
And she says, if you're not here on some business, please leave. And then she says
Well-
under her breath, men.
See, the thing is, I am here on business.
What kind of
I
business?
pull out my rapier and I stab her in the face.
Pikker. Ben.
Oh no.
Wow.
Roll for the hit.
Alright.
No.
Let's see
Pikker,
here.
wait. Before we make the official decision, Pikker, are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain I want that gold.
Baurus, do I have permission to kill him now?
It's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Okay, you hit her. Do damage.
Okay.
Boris, do I have permission?
This is all happening right now.
That's gonna be a 11. Goddamn.
Yeah, she fucking dies.
Michael, I'm immediately just gonna tackle Pikker down at this
Wait,
point.
no, I pick up the
Yeah, you had your turn.
gold pouch and I just fucking book it as soon as.
Nah,
he
it's your turn. No, you already had your
No.
turn. I tackle you now.
Opportunity, if anything.
Can you roll athletics, David?
Yes.
God damn it.
Yeah, I get to do things.
You fucking idiot.
So
Guys,
I
we gotta
go.
get out of here.
So I gotta go. Boris is gonna head
20,
over
Michael.
to the. Nice.
20? Yeah, okay. So you totally just knock Picker down on the ground and you're sitting on top of him.
So
I'm like hog tying him up at this. Like I'm pinning him down. Despite the fact that I'm only 3 feet tall, I am very bulky. I have
One
17 in strength. I'm stronger than any of you.
I
Yikes.
scream in Orin. Hey, Heckman, grab the gold and run.
So while Milo was attacking, I do want to go over to where the woman was, and like, is she like dead, or is she like kind of death saving throw kind of thing? Where I
She's
can,
death saving throw dead.
Save
Okay.
her. Stabilize
so,
her.
yeah, I cast Cure Wounds. Let me-
Fucking hell, please.
I
How many hit points?
Let me get my spell book up and make sure how much. Cure wounds for some.
that
One
didn't last
d8
too
plus
long.
spellcasting ability modifier. So okay, yeet. That is 11 hit points.
All right, she's healed.
What
Back
the
up
fuck?
full.
As Caleb, as Boris was healing, I make for the gold pouch and I attempt to put it in my own pouch and calmly walk out the door.
You roll sleight of hand.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hold
I was
on.
wondering how
Please
long it was
make
going to
this
take
worth it.
before this happened.
Oh, nat 20, baby.
All right. You put that pouch in your
Wait.
pocket
Perception checks.
from the woman who just woke up from being dead.
No, the rest of us. The rest of us.
Sure, roll perception.
I mean,
Why
well,
the
he
fuck
rolled
do we
sleight of
care?
hand.
Yes, that's what perception checks are against. You do sleight of hand versus perception.
So roll.
It was a nat 20. Good luck.
I did not roll high enough to beat that.
Yeah, okay. So Pikker or the Heckman puts that in there and starts walking out. This secretary woman who just woke up from being dead shrieks at the top of her lungs and runs back into the closed doors behind her.
Heckman, where are you going?
I'm going to
I'm gonna call
check
out
out.
as I have Pikker in a headlock, basically.
I'm gonna go to the bar, the tavern, get Pikker something to drink.
No.
His head's not straight.
You stay here. We have issues to deal with.
I'm dealing with them. I'm dealing with them in Picker's own way. Now, please, I'll be right back, I promise. And I continue to walk.
Oh my gosh, there's 70 gold in the pouch.
Milo, guys, we gotta get out of here before she comes back with help.
Well, I mean, I don't think will be. I healed her and he got you down. Look, man, you can't just be doing all this all the time.
I cast piss paints on Milo.
Constitution. Can you roll a constitution, David?
Yeah, I passed.
Yeah, you pass.
I
physically cannot fail that.
also take this time to cast Trickster's Mustache.
On with one of us.
It's a self.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm now wearing a mustache for 6 more minutes.
I cast Tickle on Milo.
Oh boy! At this point, I'm like back over the desk near them.
So, Milo, can you roll another constitution?
What's the DC?
10.
Rolls again.
What is it?
You cut out for a second. Can you say it again?
What did you roll? It's 10 DC.
Oh, 10 DC. I rolled a 12.
Cool. You didn't have to get tickled. So now, this woman who just got stabbed in the face and a couple other women clerics run out.
Can I try to choke out Pikker?
Oh my gosh.
I suppose so?
Yes, infighting is more important than getting away with this crime that I've committed.
Oh, we're not getting away with this. I'm not getting away with this. You're going to jail.
We could very easily get away with it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not interested in that.
You joined a party with a criminal.
Okay, well, it wasn't
Not
his
willingly.
choice.
Not willingly.
Okay, so, I'm reading up on how to kill people by strangling them.
Yeah. I also like when I see the
Just use the
one
suffocation
lady, I'm
rules.
like, oh, hello, miss. Are you all right? You ran away pretty quick after I healed you.
And so the woman is very mad, and she says, "This bird man over here, he's the one who did it to me." And the clerics behind kind of all just nod. And can you make 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Shouldn't.
It's from the one show. Law and Order.
No, it's not that one.
What?
Can you do a wisdom saving throw, please?
Who?
You, Pikker.
Me?
Yeah.
The one
Oh,
who's getting casted on
shoot,
because he
okay.
stole a gold pouch.
Well, it wasn't
that's
even
gonna be a
he
nat 20.
woman.
friggin' murdered someone.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a nat 20, actually.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah, really. Here, I'll
Alright.
post a screenshot.
No, I believe you.
Yeah.
Right there.
That die only has one side.
Alright, nothing works. So nothing happens. Can you roll another one?
There are about
Hold
8
another one.
clerics about to cast Hold Person on you. I sense bad
Shit.
things coming your way.
Oh, fuck. That one was a 2.
Okay. Yeah, so you're paralyzed.
I notice he stops fighting. And I'm gonna let go.
So all the clerics come down and say, "What is the meaning of all this?"
I don't know. He just attacked this woman.
Are you friends with him?
Well,
Friends is
I
a very
mean-
loose term.
Yeah, very. I mean, we were traveling together, but I don't exactly condone this.
Well, we will have to see what the city guard says about this.
Excuse me, I freaking pinned him to the ground so that this could happen. So
I
that
am
you
not-
could stop him.
I'm not saying you are to go to prison, but we will definitely have to see what happens to your friend. I will.
Oh, that's okay.
You kindly to stay here and please do not. And the lady at the desk says, "Wasn't there a fourth one of you?"
I think he walked out.
Where did Heckmann go?
Can I speak while paralyzed?
No.
No.
I think so.
Can you?
Let
no,
me
because
read
you're
it.
paralyzed. Paralyzed usually means you can't move.
Well, yeah, but I think he might be able to still speak.
Here, 1 second.
Oh.
I have it on my DM screen.
Check.
Paralyzation rules. Effects. Status conditions. Frightened, grappled, incapacitated, poisoned, petrified, paralyzed.
Right there.
Cannot move or speak.
Okay. Yeah, he's a brick, basically.
All right. So, as you're all just waiting, what was that? All right.
Technically, he
Pikker,
gets a save every
yeah,
turn.
Pikker, you need to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's gonna be another 2, my guy.
All right. So you're still
And I would like to stand near him in case he tries to get away again, and on the off chance he passes.
So some of the clerics come over and they start tying Pikker up with some rope to make sure he doesn't, if he gets out of the spell, that he doesn't escape.
Much better strategy.
And Pikker, can you roll another wisdom saving throw?
Yep. It's gonna be a nat 1.
All right.
Nice.
You're still paralyzed.
Pikker, I hate to break it to you, but I think this is karma.
Okay, so we're just gonna. Can you roll 5? And if any of them are above 10, let me know.
For fuck's sake. Hold on.
Is the DC really just 10?
Nope. None of them.
Oh, Ben.
Oh my
Fucking
goodness.
77531.
Do you not have any wisdom point? Do you not have any score in will or wisdom?
I have +2, but all of them are below. Okay.
Jeez.
It's pretty great.
Okay.
Okay, so then some city guardsmen walk in. They're all these big hobgoblins, and they're saying, "Okay, but who are we sending to the prison?"
This one probably. I point to the one that's tied up and paralyzed.
So 2 of the guards go over and pick her up. One grabs like his shoulders, the other grab his legs, and then one walks over and starts questioning Baurus and Milo and says, "Can you please tell us what happened here?" And there are some other that went over to the clerics and they're talking to them.
Well, we came here. I can't exactly remember why, but I mean, we're just passing through town. We just came from the college, and then he talked to a woman, I think, flirting or something, and then he just stabbed her in the face.
Yeah, that's about what happened.
You are friends with this man who just stabs people in the face?
We are acquaintances.
Unfortunate partners.
This is interesting. And then the other guard who was talking to clerics comes back over and says, "Hey, they say that there was a 4th man. I do not see a 4th man. Where is the 4th man?" And he kind of gestures to you guys for an answer.
Well,
Like
left.
I said, he left. I'm not sure where he went.
Didn't he say he was getting a drink?
He might be at the tavern.
He's a big red man with stubby horns. He shouldn't be hard to find.
The guards look at each other and kind of just talk and nod. One of them walks out of the building, and the other one looks at you and says, "You will need to follow us to the city, the city keep, and we will take your friend with us. And he's going to have to be locked up for now."
Keep an eye on him. He'll try to kill himself, probably.
Okay, we'll take that into consideration.
Yike.
All right, so Pikker, can you roll like 5 more wisdom saving throws?
Jeez,
You gotta be
Pikker, you
fucking
failed so
come on.
many.
Alright, that's 2 more fails. 3 more fails. 4 more
Okay.
fails.
At this point, the duration of the
Spell ends.
spell has ended. So can you roll a strength check now to see
You
if
know
you
what's
can
really
struggle?
funny? That last one, 5th one,
Yeah.
got me
Alrighty.
fucking.
So
Jeez, Pikker.
Do I still need to roll the strength check?
yeah, to see if you can struggle out of the ropes.
Is he, like, in
Oh
prison
shit,
yet?
nat 20, okay.
No, they're carrying him to the prison.
Oh my goodness!
What'd you get?
A nat 20.
Nat 20. Alrighty.
There it
So
is.
you managed to get some of these ropes loose on you, and you actually struggle a little bit out of the guard's grasp. You fall down and hit the floor. You can take 1 action, like 1 turn right now.
Alright,
Wait, action or turn? Very separate things.
1 turn, 1 turn.
Okay.
where am I?
Yeah, where is he right now?
So you're out in the middle of the street with Milo and Baurus. And
Good,
so-
we're nearby.
And you're all gonna go to the city keep.
I'm gonna run.
Then attack of ops.
Wait, so who's around me?
So there's
Everyone.
2 guards on either side of you, and then a little bit to your right are another guard, Milo and Baurus,
Okay. So I'm
Maybe-
gonna run.
5 feet away. Yeah.
I'm gonna run in the opposite direction that.
Would
So
you like
away
to
from the-
disengage first so you don't get opt?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably good idea. It costs half your movement to get up from prone, by the way.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Can I run the opposite direction from and mimic whoever I think is the leader out of this group? And just say, let him go.
Okay.
There's no
So
threat.
your disengage is your bonus action, and then you're gonna do. You're gonna get up, which is gonna cost half your action. You can run 15 more, or half your speed. You're gonna run 15 more feet to complete your speed. And then you're going to use your interaction to say that. You can still dash to get 15
As an
or
action.
30 more feet away.
I'm gonna dash as well.
All right, so you're 45 feet away, and you've said this thing. Can you roll deception real quick?
Deception.
Yes.
That's gonna be a.
I'm just gonna ask, is that deception gonna work on Boris and I?
We'll see.
It might.
How long is it taking you to roll?
He's thinking about it.
He's crunching some numbers.
Bro, just roll.
This is an interesting turn of events overall.
You know, it
I
could have been
believe-
so much easier than this if your characters didn't have morals.
Oh, you know, we could have just not stabbed someone.
Hey,
Yeah, that was pretty fucking stupid, if I may say myself.
Like, it wasn't even like, oh, sneak and try to steal. Oh, I can't do this on my own. I'll just stab her.
I'll just stab her.
I'll say it was a strong maneuver.
Ben,
It
why is
wasn't-
it taking you so long to roll?
Ben,
Oh, me?
Roll the
Yes, we're asking
I
you to roll
already
deception.
rolled. I
Roll
rolled like a
deception.
minute ago. I said 18.
18?
You
Yeah, a
must
long
have,
time ago.
you must have cut out or something.
Nobody
No one
heard of it, yeah.
Okay, so you say this thing, but so you just mimicked one of the guards, and so they all heard it, and they all thought it was the guard that said it. So all the guards just at once say no, and then they go after you.
It's an 18. How else am I
Goodness
supposed to do
gracious.
any better?
Just because you roll high on something doesn't mean
Doesn't
it's
mean it
gonna work.
works.
Yeah, because
Say
like
I roll a 20 acrobatics check to jump 500 feet in the air. I don't care if you rolled a 20, you're not going to
and-
jump
and
500
plus-
feet in the air.
like they believed you that they thought it was another guard who said it, so you succeeded.
They
But
just don't.
because
They're just
they're
not going to
like-
listen because you might have mimicked the wrong guard.
Or
They're like, no, this
there's
guy's
no
better.
hierarchy, they're all just guards. So they're
Yeah.
going to run up to you. You're 45 feet away, so they're all going to run up 35 feet. So there's a good 10 feet in between you.
Hey, Boris, I think it's time for Wolf.
And so
Well,
one of
you
them
mean wolf.
is going to throw
I can't
a
catch him.
hand axe at you. All right. So he's definitely going to hit against your AC.
Only your wolf form is fast enough to actually catch him. That's why I recommend it.
1 second. I just need to pull up some stuff. Nice. I made some character sheets. Downloaded them. They're all blank. That's really cool.
They're all what?
Speaking of character
They're all
sheets,
blank.
we're all gonna have to make new ones after this.
We wouldn't have to if you guys didn't have fucking morals.
No, okay,
Hey,
Ben. I don't
Boris,
think
you and
can
I will be
really
fine
argue
after this.
that I don't think you can argue that you were the smart one in this situation.
I didn't say I
Boris-
was smart. I didn't claim to be smart.
All
We
right.
made this character.
Boris, I think all of us are going to be fine except for Pikker.
Pikker, please take 4 points of damage. The other one is also going to throw a hand axe at you. He's going to hit. Wait, what's your AC?
14.
Yeah, so he hits. And please take another 6 points of damage.
That is a sad AC.
And then the last one is a little bit farther away, but he's still in range. He
I
misses.
just wanted some gold, you guys.
Milo and Boris, it's your turn.
Awesome.
Okay.
How far away from us is he?
Which one of
45
us is
feet.
first?
50 feet. I don't know. Roll for initiative, I guess.
Oh, sure.
Natural 20!
That's a not natural 1. I rolled a 2 and I have -1.
Cool. So, Milo, why don't you go first?
Awesome.
50 feet away.
Okay, so I'd like to run 25 feet as far as my little halfling legs will take me,
All right.
and then I will chuck a javelin at him.
All right. Roll for the hit.
15?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, javelin is a d6. And I'm not allowed to smite because it has to be a melee attack.
So, how much damage?
That, once I can stop dropping the die on the floor. 8 points of damage.
All right, Boris, it's your turn.
All right.
I
So
don't want to kill you.
Let's see. How far is he away from me?
About 50.
50 feet.
Okay. Well, and everyone's nearby though. Because I could cast Entangle, but I'd rather.
If you can get close enough him to Thorn Whip.
Yeah, that's. See, I'm not like wanting to cause damage though. That's the only
Oh,
thing.
that.
Can
that's
I
the
create? Can I create a non-lethal Thorn Whip?
Worst case
Sure.
scenario, we just have to stabilize him afterwards, which is just a DC 10 medicine check.
I think I don't necessarily attack Pikker, but I do like run up to nearby and yeah. That's all Boris does. Like he's not.
So you're gonna run and then like dash up to him, or what?
Yeah, if he's that far away, then yeah.
Okay.
Double move, and now you can stand right next to him. So if he tries to leave, attack of up, which you can use to try to knock him prone, or something, or grapple.
All right. So Pikker, it's your turn again.
Alright. I'm gonna scream. You'll
Understandably.
never,
He's
You'll
gonna
never catch me alive.
He's gonna scream to
I pull
gain
out my
a triple
dagger.
proficiency in stealth.
Turn
Oh
it
my
towards myself,
Oh no.
He's committing seppuku.
and I plunge it into my wrist.
Oh wow.
In your wrist.
Yeah.
All right, roll for damage with that dagger.
All right.
I don't think we have to roll to hit here.
No, yeah, you don't have to roll to hit yourself, and you miss yourself.
All right, here, let's see.
That's too good for yourself.
Don't
It's
roll
gonna
a
be
1.
5 damage.
All right, are you dead yet?
I am dead. I am not
Oh,
dead.
he's down?
Like, how many negative hit points do you have now?
None. I'm at 0.
All right, so Pikker falls on the floor, and so Milo, you can move.
I'm
Go
gonna
back
move
in.
up. I'm gonna move up to him, and I will stabilize him via medicine so he doesn't wake up.
So here's another question though. What is Heckmann doing right now?
Heckman's off getting a drink. Last I heard.
He's messaging me, so it's.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to use my medicine skill to try to stabilize him. Because if you use magic, they wake up. But if you just stabilize them, they are unconscious but not bleeding out. That is my goal.
Okay.
And I rolled a 12, so he should be stable. He should be stable.
Okay, he's stabilized. He has 0 HP. And so the guards are gonna go up, and they see that he's dying. And they
Well,
just
not
look.
anymore.
Wait, what?
So they see that he's like unconscious on the ground, and they're gonna take this opportunity to pick him up, and you're all gonna go to the city keep.
Yeah, he'll be out for about an hour, I think.
Alrighty. I don't really want to do the 2 separate voice chats,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to. Except
That's
1 second.
okay.
One
what's
second.
happening?
1 second. I am just gonna.
Oh, wait, where am I going? I hear some dings. What's happening to me? Oh.
Run.
Oh my gosh.
Run. Run. Run.
Yeah, just get Jared back in here.
So we moved you back in here for the podcast. I hope you appreciated the meme.
Yeah, that was very good. That was very good.
Meme?
I put him in a different voice chat and started playing some funny music.
Okay.
But so anyways, we're all in the city keep, and Pikker is in a cell, and the guards are sitting down with Milo and Baurus, and they're gonna start asking some questions. So one of the guards is like, "All right, well, first, are you two all right? Are you damaged? Are you needing any help?"
No,
I think we're fine.
I mean, we're all in good condition.
Okay, well, we need to ask you some questions about your accomplice here. By the way, Pikker, you are stripped pretty much naked. You've been given some, like, rags to wear. You have absolutely nothing on you except those rags and the gold that is in your digestive tract.
Always a safe place to keep it.
But
Yeah.
is he awake?
No, he is still unconscious for about,
Okay.
I'm going to give it a half an hour.
Alright.
In real time. No. Alrighty, so the guards then ask, okay, so what is your accomplice's name?
His name's Pikker, as far as I know.
Pikker. Can you spell this?
I looked to Milo.
I think it's Pikker.
Yeah,
Right,
that sounds
down.
about right.
Okay, we'll have to do this in common. We normally do everything in Elvish.
Yeah, well, I don't speak Elvish.
Well,
So,
so I'll spell it in Elvish now that Milo has spelled it.
Is your friend Pikker, is he non criminal?
I look at
Well.
Boris. Was he?
I don't
Did
know.
you ever
before
see
we
any
met
wanted
him.
signs for him?
So you two don't really know much about this man, eh?
No, not really. We kind of got pushed together without our, willingness.
Well, I suppose we should go wake him up, eh? The guard goes over.
Be very careful.
The guard goes over to the cell, which, by the way, does not have anything like hooks on top or anything like that. And he starts rattling the bars enough to wake Pikker up.
But
Welcome to 1 hit point.
You have 1 hit point.
There's all my shit.
Yes, we took your shit away because you murdered someone.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
What say you in your defense?
I wasn't alone.
Who is with you?
Those 2 guys right behind you.
Yes, we
yeah,
know.
we're
We have
still
already collected their statements. They seem to be quite innocent in this matter.
Then they lied.
I'm not so sure about that.
I rolled deception.
I appreciate
Alright,
your
You
attempts.
better roll.
Alright.
Now is the
Gonna
time
be,
to use
19.
everything in your arsenal.
19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I believe you. Maybe they did lie. He kind of gestures to the other guard and says, you should handcuff them just in case.
I'm gonna just raise my hands. Talk to the priest. Talk to the priestesses. They saw me tackling Pikker. I am innocent.
I know, and I healed.
Listen, it's just a precaution. We're just going to handcuff you so you cannot run away or anything. Please,
Nah,
just
I mean,
cooperate.
I have nothing to worry about at this point. All this is going to be a long day.
Alright, so you guys get handcuffed.
Boris, let's just play it cool and not end up like Pikker, okay?
Like, I seem agitated, but I'm kind of like going along with Milo there.
Okay,
Oh, trust me, I'm not in the mood for this either. But seeing where Pikker is, I don't want to be there too.
So, Mr. Pikker, you're surprised that he knows your name.
How do you know my name?
They told us your name.
You betrayed me. I thought you were my friends.
You stabbed an innocent woman.
And then you stabbed me in the back.
That's the real crime here.
Some friends you are.
When were we friends?
Listen, do you plead innocent or do you plead guilty?
I cast piss pants on myself.
Goodness.
You can choose to fail if you would like.
Would you like to choose to fail?
I would love to choose to fail.
I'm curious as to your
all over
plan,
the
but let's
floor.
continue.
Okay, that was a little bit weird, but so do you plead guilty or do you plead innocent?
I start crying and I say, well, see, it wasn't really my choice. I'm just a patsy.
What
I'm
are you
sorry?
talking about?
I
What's
was
that?
forced to do this.
By whom?
This guy with a hood, he said he was named M. He said he was working for some guy who needed our help with stuff.
And then he told you to stab this woman in the face?
Yeah.
Yes. Who is this man? How did he tell you if he was not there?
Well, he told me at the beginning of our visit, when I get to this place called Mira, there's going to be a lady sitting in the Temple of Athena, and you got to kill her.
Little do you guys know, I actually did that in the first session.
Wait, what did you do first session?
I'm kidding. Okay,
I don't remember that.
he turns to the... Do you know this Heckmann? He says to Baurus and Milo.
Yeah, we do,
Him?
but
Yes,
I
we
don't
don't
remember
like
him
him
telling
either.
us that. But see, the problem, officer, is that we all got captured a couple months ago, or a month and a half, I don't know. And we got this little curse on our necks here.
I show him the mark. Or
Who
I
did?
try to with my hands cuffed.
That looks a little gross. I really don't care much for it. Has this
Neither do we.
man... He turns back to Pikker. Has this man, has he told you to do any other crimes?
Yes, he made us break a man out of the Bronzerfall prison.
The Bronzerfall. How long ago is this?
Like, I
2
don't know,
days.
like a couple days.
This seems unlikely. Bronzerfall is halfway across the country.
Wait, was it a couple days ago? How long ago was it?
Yeah,
Actually, it was 2 days ago, but we got teleported.
Yeah.
We were
I
teleported.
am gonna share a
here.
look with Baurus that just kind of like to let him know, say nothing.
It seems
Okay, I'm gonna roll insight to see if I can understand that look.
Say nothing.
Did you say that?
No, not out loud, but I'm just like giving you a look like.
yeah, roll.
Alright,
She might be just
I
like,
rolled
it's
a
like,
9.
yeah, you understood
I
nothing.
think you kind of understand. Yeah, you got the gist.
Oh, okay, good.
So, this man M, he is real, yes? He kind of gestures to Boris and Milo.
I mean,
I'm coming to think maybe your friend is crazy.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
You're not wrong. That's still.
But you agree this man named M, he is real, yes? You have met him.
I look at Boris just to see if we agree on explaining.
I really don't know what your looks mean.
No, I'm just. This is more like. Do you want to explain, or shall I?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, as far as I know, he's real.
What do you mean, as far as you know, you met him too?
Well, yeah, unless it was some sort of match. Anyways, he's real. And then if we don't do what he says, we die.
He will murder us.
So the guards
That's why I had to do it.
kind of look at each
That's a
other.
lie.
The guards look at each other because they're really confused. They think that you're all crazy.
That's acceptable.
So the guard says, "I'm sorry, you two messieurs, but I believe we will have to have you confined for now. You seem a little deranged. Maybe
what
a
we
public
do,
danger."
Can I plead
Excuse us,
innocent
I would
on
like to ask, what
insanity
about us
clause?
makes us deranged, except for the fact that we're speaking of a curse, which does exist, and we have written evidence that it exists.
Well, why have you not brought this evidence up now? Can you please show me?
Hey,
He
Boris, you
unbinds your
got the
hand.
page?
Mhm. Yeah, we have the page, and then we also talked to one of the, I believe the, I'm trying to remember the name. We talked to Antoine, try and get our curse over at the
Removed,
Mage
and
Castle
he
removed.
did not know how to fix it either.
We were gonna try some older guy who lives up in a hut on the hills.
It started
or
with a
something.
C, right, Michael?
Yes, I know you're speaking of Mage Karanin. Yes, I remember him.
Yes,
Okay.
that was it.
So it sounds like
This
these crimes can still not be permitted. But it
Oh, I
sounds like
agree.
something very deep is happening with
Oh
you.
yeah, I don't necessarily want to be here. I just want to go back to my forest.
I believe that this is a very serious issue. We must bring this up with the Emperor. This is a very serious issue. He kind of looks at the other guard, and they nod. So he starts filling out some paperwork or whatever.
Yeah, you know, speaking of the Emperor, M said something about a whole country takeover.
Can you roll deception?
Oh boy,
Well, he actually did say that, though, didn't he?
you did mention that, Michael.
When?
At
I
the
do-
very beginning.
Yeah,
You
when
did
we
mention trying to take over the entire country once upon a time.
All right. Can you roll perception? No, excuse me, persuasion instead. Of
Okay.
Deception.
Have fun.
All right, that's going to be a 19.
A 19. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is a very serious issue. We must. I'm sorry, but for the security of the city and the entire empire, I will need to have you two messieurs, to step inside the cell. We will take good care of you. It's only precaution, I promise you.
do we have to go in the same cell as this one?
Can we
there's-
please have a different cell?
There are many other cells. Please take your choosing.
We choose the nicest one.
Okay.
Yes,
you go
I
into-
will room with Boris because I'm small and I don't take up much space anyways.
All right. So they take all your belongings. They give you sackcloths to wear, and they put you in this jail cell.
Oh, they actually take all of our stuff too?
Yes.
I
They
mean,
lock
it
the
makes
door.
sense.
We did just confess to conspiracy to overthrow the government.
Technically, you confessed, and we got thrown in with it.
There was one more of us, and as soon as I got in trouble, he would have gone bolting towards the nearest tavern.
Yes, we had some of us city guards go to the tavern. We did not see him.
Try calling out the name Heckmann. He'll probably just come because he thinks it's me. Because I don't really have a voice because I'm a Kenku, so I just use whatever voice I feel
Okay,
like
we
using.
will. I suppose we will try that. So the guard goes back to their little place and sit down, and they start writing some letters or whatnot. And some time passes, and you're all just sitting in your jail cells.
So, Boris, we need to think.
Hey, now we're all stuck in the same mess. Why don't we try and get...
Because, see, here's the thing. If we don't
Sorry,
get
you-
out of here, M will kill us.
Right. I know that. We're not exactly in the best
Yeah, a
position
lot.
to do so.
It would be a lot easier to get out if we all work together.
Well, you weren't really working together earlier.
And you also just threw two of your friends. You also just got two of your friends in jail, which which also hurt your chances of getting out of jail.
It was the only way I could get you to work with me.
I mean, we're still not
Technically-
really working.
Hey, Boris, you can turn. Wait, Michael, are there guards nearby still?
Yes, so the guards are just doing some paperwork.
I will keep my mouth shut until later, when there are fewer guards and they are not paying as much attention.
All right, so the guards are sitting there doing some paperwork or whatnot, and they're filling stuff out. And I need to do some stuff with Heckmann real quick. So
That's fair.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna take that opportunity to also go grab a drink, but I did actually just finish things with Heckmann.
That was quick.
1 second.
I'm gonna go fill up my cup. This one doesn't fill itself.
It's also not full of scalding hot liquid.
So yeah, how's everything going?
So, Pikker got us thrown in jail as well.
Solid.
In order to force us to work
All
with
right,
him.
I'm back if Caleb's back.
I don't think so. I'm just catching Jared up as to what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Pikker got arrested, and we were held there for as witnesses. Pikker then threw us under the bus with M in order to get us thrown in jail so that we would be forced to work with him. And Milo is thinking that that's not going to be necessary because Baurus can turn into any animal and get us out of here easily.
He turns into a mouse. You complain that the jail cell's dirty. They open it to clean it out, and you both just run.
Or, he just slips out of the jail. He just slips out, grabs the keys off like a rack on the wall, carries them back in, and then we get out.
He'd have to be a large rat to do that. Keys are pretty heavy.
Depends on how many keys and what they're wrapped around, but still, he could turn into one of those and probably get away with it, especially late at night.
But if we don't get out by 11 p.m., we can't get Mage Pierce.
Okay. So remember, this is This is medieval time. Late at night is like 9 o'clock when all the lights go out.
Oh, of course. The big light in the sky turned off. It's bedtime.
I mean, they didn't have electric lighting, so kind of.
Hello.
Hi,
what's
Caleb's
happening?
back. I was just filling in Jared on what was going on.
Oh.
On everything that's gone wrong. So, Michael, I don't think you expected it to go this way.
No, I did not.
I don't think any of us expected one of our players to just murder someone in broad daylight.
Michael is furiously improvising as his campaigners just create a brand new side quest.
Side quest, escape.
So,
Like, honestly, like, we don't even have these things cured. It's like a thing. Like, it's one thing if we just decide to go do our own things, but it's like, if it keeps going this way, we're gonna die.
You and I might, Boris. You and I think will survive just because we're the ones that can actually deal with things without
I don't
murder.
know. Like, I've grown affectionate towards these two.
I like Milo likes Heckmann. Pikker is a question. Yes, Michael.
Okay.
In all fairness, we teleported halfway across the country. What were they gonna do?
So, do you guys want to do something, or can I time skip a little bit?
Well, Depends. I would like to get to like where it's kind of the night shift and there's like only 1 or 2 guards before I speak with Baurus about my plan.
So you're gonna press T and wait for about 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in between, about an hour into waiting, a bunch of guards come in with a very brutally beat up Rakshasa Heckman.
Oh no!
And,
What did he do?
They take all their things and lock them up in a cell next to Pikker.
Oh, so he's in his own cell as well?
Mm-hmm.
Am I conscious?
No, you're very unconscious.
Okay.
What happened
Bleeding
to
from
him?
the face.
Heckman, did you fight back?
I'm unconscious.
Okay, so
Ask
Michael,
questions.
when there's only 1 guard, or like 1 or maybe 2 that aren't really paying attention, I'd like to discuss a plan with Baurus.
All right, so we're gonna wait unless Pikker would like to do anything until there's only like 2 guards in the.
I would like to cast Mage Hand and just give Heckman a massage.
I am unconscious.
Alrighty, good job.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so now it's nighttime and there's only 2 or 3 guards.
Are they like within? Can they see all of us at all times, kind of thing?
So actually, their desks are kind of like along the same wall as your particular cell, so they're not going to really be able to see you unless they go around the corner.
Cool. Baurus, I have a plan. Whisper, whisper, whisper.
I kind of like crawl over to where he's.
What? What's he
Okay.
want?
You can turn into animals, right?
Oh yeah.
So if you turn into a like a rat or something, and then grab the key and bring it back in here, we can get out.
All right. Do we know where the keys are?
I kinda, like,
I'm not
look-
sure.
I
But how long-
want to kind of like take a look around. Did we see them carrying keys, especially like when they brought Heckman in or anything like that?
No, you did not.
Or, okay.
Is there like a rack that has the keys on them nearby the prison cells?
There are none that you can see.
Can I roll perception for the entire
The entire what?
room?
Yes, please.
All right, that's gonna be a
A what?
A what? You cut out.
17.
All right. So you rolled really good perception, but because your cell is also along the same wall as the other cell, you're just pretty much looking at more cells. You do notice a little trinket in one of the cells that is unoccupied that looks shiny.
So Boris, basically, even if we don't know where they are, how long can you be a rat for?
Oh, about an hour or so, I think.
Your level, what level are we now? 3? 4?
3.
3. You can be it for, just an hour, but still. I'm sure you can find the keys in that time.
Yeah. I wanna like see, make sure. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, so I'm going to transform into a rat.
Do
And
I
try
see
to-
this happen?
Yeah, you see this happen.
I cast Mage Hand and pick up the rat
Oh no.
just high enough up and reach it.
Pikker!
What?
What?
I'm
What?
gonna lift up the rat with my Mage
Yes.
Hand just high enough that Milo can't jump up and reach it.
Okay.
Oi!
I start squeaking like.
Oh, jeez.
And I say to both Baurus and Milo, I'm gonna foil every one of your attempts to get out of here unless we leave together. Together includes Heckman.
I grunt unconsciously.
I mean, I was thinking of taking Heckman.
Okay. So what's going on? So the mage hand is carrying the rat up there.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys got to figure this out.
I'm gonna see if the druid
I'm
can
gonna-
actually just walk out of the mage hand.
I'm gonna start moving the mage hand towards the guards, making sure that they can't see.
I can't do much
like-
because I'm like an animal for him. So
Yeah.
I mean, you could technically jump out of his hand.
not if he's like just.
I've got like a squeeze grip.
You can't. What can mage hands do?
They can carry up to 10 feet. So yeah,
Oh, but you can only go 30 feet away from yourself.
yeah, he's within range.
Yeah, no, I know.
And
Alrighty.
I'm gonna see if I can shove the rat down his pants.
Again?
Who's?
No, down the pants, not in the mouth.
Who?
Again?
Whose pants?
One of the guards.
One of the guards. I don't care which one.
Right, so you bring this rat out to 2 guards that are both sitting down on chairs, and you attempt to shove it down one of their pants. So the rat just kind of ends up on one of their laps, and the guards say,
No, from the back,
okay,
like down the butt crack.
that's cool, they're sitting in chairs.
I'm like as I draw nearer to the chair, I'm like trying to grab on to not go into the pants.
To grab onto
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, I'm like kind of struggling to get out.
So the rat does not go down the pants, and instead just falls on the floor, I guess.
All right, as
trust
I'm
you,
like,
Baurus.
floating around and stuff, do I see any keys like hanging up anywhere or anything? I'll
Yeah.
roll perception.
So there is it's okay. So you see a big ring of keys hanging up on the wall next to these guards, who are now alerted of the presence of a rat. And they say, oh shit, a rat!
Run!
Okay, is there any like holes in the wall or any like dark places I can run to?
Yeah, there's several holes in the baseboards of the walls.
Okay, cool. I run towards one of those.
All right, you manage to make it in right as one of the guards tries to stomp on you, but misses.
Yikes! I exit the prison and make a run for it. Just kidding.
I wouldn't blame you.
Boris is really thinking about it because he doesn't like being,
You're fair. That's fair.
yeah, he likes his forests. Thank you. Okay, so what are the guards doing now? Are they kind of like just minding their own business now?
So you've gone into the hole, and they're kind of just like, oh shit, man, we have rats in this building. I thought that this building was better than that.
Okay. Do they go back? I kind of like.
They're
Are they
kind
just
of
gonna stand around
they're
that
being
hole?
they're being a little more wary of like kind of like when you see a spider in your basement, and you're like, okay, now I'm aware that there's a spider down here.
Okay.
So they're more aware of their surroundings, but they're not like looking at the hole or anything.
Right. So is where the keys are? Is it just like on a hook on a flat wall kind of thing, or is there any shelves above? Or okay.
So it's on a hook on a flat wall. There are some shelves next to it, about 5 feet away.
All right. I'm going to I think pop out and like squeak so they notice, or like one of them does, and then run like down the hall kind of thing.
Okay, so they notice this rat, and they follow you down the hall.
Cool.
I'm intrigued.
As they go down like the hall and everything, I try to like see how far I can get them to chase me without like catching me, and I want to try to lose them after that, and like round back.
You double back. Double back.
All right,
Yeah.
can you roll a acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm a
Remember,
rat.
you use your rat. You use your rat dex, not your
Yeah,
you deck.
let me try to find where I put everything. DP stuff.
Whenever it's the shapeshift thing, you always use whichever score is higher,
Yeah.
including ability checks. So, like, if you're a panther and it's better at sneaking than you use its score.
I mean, it doesn't have a whole lot if it's just a plain dex.
Yeah.
So, all right.
straightforward roll. Oof, 3.
Oh no. Well,
Michael,
What did you get?
a 3.
Boris, it was great knowing you.
Alrighty, so they actually managed to grab you, and one picks you up and kind of looks at you, opens the door, and throws you outside a good 10 feet.
Nice.
Is there
Well, you're
do I-
home free.
Here's a question though: do I take any damage from that?
is there fall damage in this game?
Yeah, you're gonna take 2 points of damage.
No.
Okay, let me roll for my health here real quick because my hit points are 1d4 minus 1.
Why are you taking damage?
So I have 2 HP. How much damage did you say I take?
You'll take 2.
Okay,
Michael, why is
well,
he taking damage?
Because he
Yeah.
got thrown across and then hit the
He
concrete.
got thrown 10 feet.
Yeah.
Have you ever
as
been
a rat.
thrown?
When you're a rat and you weigh 5 pounds, it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah.
Unless you're like throwing a full force into the wall.
Well, yeah, this guy doesn't want rats in here. He just chucks me out the.
Well, this should be fun. Have fun, Boris.
So, as this happens, like I hit the ground, like get hurt as the said rat. That causes me to change back because it takes away all my health as a rat, and I'm now 8 foot furbolg.
That's cool. They closed the door before this happened.
Okay, cool.
So you change back and no one notices.
All right,
Dude,
so
you're home free.
Am I just like outside the?
Yeah, so you're just standing in the street.
You have none of your equipment though. That's a bit of a downer.
Right. Well, that's fine for the most part. Yikes! I'm trying to think of what I can do. What other things can I shapeshift into? Because there's not a whole lot that I can. I can't fly.
Not yet.
Well,
I mean, if you turned into a rat again, but the odds of that working are minimal.
I could change into a boar and just go full attack mode.
Oh, we could just completely in here. That
Actually, so something that I decide to do instead, because this is probably a better thing to do, is I change into a cat.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, smart boy. You guys are pretty much fucked. Changed my mind. Why? See, here's my question. Why do the rest of us get thrown in jail with Pikker? They thought he was insane, and yet then they think that we're insane. Because we attest to the fact that there's a man who's doing something very reasonable.
Yeah, and then you admitted to being part of a big conspiracy, so they locked you in.
No, we did not admit to that. We admit, yeah, we know M, and then Pikker, the one they believe is crazy, says, by the way, conspiracy.
Yes, and then he rolled a high deception, so they locked you in.
Well,
To be fair, like,
persuasion.
like with this and like with all this,
Yes, but you never gave us the chance to argue back. You just locked us up.
He said, I'm just going to lock you up as precaution.
yeah, and then you were like, okay, this makes sense. Yeah,
Yes.
we've already. This is fine. Everything makes sense.
So far.
All right. So I'm now a cat with 5 HP. Do I see any way to kind of climb in the windows?
Yeah, so around back, you go around back.
Yeah.
And you see a bunch of wood piled up, like firewood, and it leads to a window that's cracked open.
Okay. And I do want to mention I'm a black cat. Just because it's like, or like black with like like a bit of silver in it, whatever.
You can't weigh more than 10
Something
pounds.
Stealthy. So I pop in the window.
All right, and now you're above the guards, pretty much.
Cool. Yikes! This isn't my area of expertise. Stealth. Let's see. I'm gonna turn up the charm kind of thing, you know. And so I like casually, walk in like I'm supposed to be there and brush up against one of the guards' legs, kind of thing. Because my hope is like they've seen the rat now, and they're like, oh, a cat to like chase.
Maybe they'll be friendly.
Yeah.
All right, so they see this cat nuzzling up with them, and they're like, "Oh, look at this, my friend! There's a cat here!" And they both look at the cat, and they're like, "Oh, it's a cat! Oh, this is so cool! It's a cat!"
Oh, it's a kitty.
And then they're petting the cat, and they're petting you and stuff like that, and then they just kind of go back to their work and let you just kind of sit around.
Cool. What's everybody else doing right now?
I'm waiting on you because I can't do anything from within my cage.
I know, I'm the only one who can do anything right now, and I'm like
Technically, Pikker has Mage Hand that can pick up anything less than 10 pounds, and instead of using it to, lift something off a guard, use it to pick up the rat.
Well, no, he's doing good because he's like, "Oh, I gotta keep myself safe. I need to make these guys help me."
Yes, I mean, if he ever saw the key, he could just grab it himself and then leave.
So, Heckmann, you now wake up with 1 hit point.
Heckmann, welcome back.
Hi.
I'm not going to leave alone because we're all still enslaved.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely wouldn't leave Heckmann behind.
I wouldn't leave any of us behind because I don't like anyone in cages or locked up.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Milo fully intends to leave you behind.
Although, wouldn't you kill us since we were trying to imprison you or whatever?
You were acting in self-preservation. You were
dying in prison.
That's good. Okay.
I mean, I guess that was his best. I guess that might have been the best option. But the thing is, Baurus and Heckmann want him to come out too. I'm the only one that doesn't.
Alrighty.
Okay.
And I'm 3 feet tall. I don't think I get my way very often.
I'm trying to
I believe in you, Baurus.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out the best plan to somehow get the keys without them noticing. Are the keys just like right behind them?
So they're like a bit away from them. So they have like a desk, and then kind of like on the other side of this room, that's like a bedroom size, is like a closet with the keys next to it.
Mm-hmm. Wait, another meme. Yeah.
So I say to Pikker, looks like everything worked out just as well for you.
Yep.
Good.
Pikker, Heckmann, what happened to you?
Well, I was going to get a drink from the bar for my friend when someone seemed to have set out guards to find me.
Actually, that was Pikker.
Unlikely story from the guy who tackled my best friend.
That was actually Pikker, I'm pretty sure, who mentioned, "Oh yeah, just call my name out. Just call his name out, and he'll come to you."
Well, I'll be danged.
Yeah, I literally had all I did is say, "Where was the boy?" I don't know. He went to get a drink. That's all I.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to do something?
I'm trying to figure out a way that other than me just
Hey, Michael, you could have the guards stop. You could have the guards do their job and stop completely focusing on the kitten.
Well, they're kind of doing their thing
for something to do, and if you're asking what we want to do, there's only one person who can do a thing. And he's currently...
So the guards went back to their work, and they're just letting the cat be.
Yeah, they're letting the cat be. I'm fine right now.
Never mind then. I told you, I'm waiting on Baurus to come and help, because that's the only plan that I've got. What else am I supposed to do? I can't squeeze between the bars, and even if I could, what am I going to do? Fight?
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. This might be the best
I really don't have much. Like, I have all this stuff, but honestly, I'm just gonna have to go like, just full attack mode, basically. Just like I can't unless I roll really good because.
I believe in you.
Because there's nothing I can do, like unless I can jump and grab the keys. Can I jump and grab the keys without them noticing?
So you'd have to roll a pretty high acrobatics to be able to like bite the keys so that they don't jingle.
Yeah, that's.
Wouldn't that just be stealth at that point?
I think it's
And if you're
acrobatics.
trying to be quiet,
Yeah, because I'm jumping up.
Yeah, because it's like a jump. It's like one fluid jumping motion. I would think that's acrobatics.
Yeah.
yeah, but stealth is for hiding and for silence and stuff.
Yeah, but he's not like moving about stealthily. He has to pull off like a really complex maneuver.
Mm.
Which
Yeah, because I have to get it off the
dexterity.
hook.
I mean, I guess, but like that's the point of stealth is to move quietly and do things in a quiet way. Like
I think
when
that's
you jump,
different though.
but like even doing something marked safe from Pikker today, the receptionist.
Guys, it's fine. Just trust Michael, please.
I think it's acrobatics.
Okay.
Yeah. I still have like an extra dex though, so like.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
But stealth is for everything regarding that, but whatever. Acrobatics.
Okay,
is
okay.
I'm-
Acrobatics.
I'm gonna see what happens if I roll for acrobatics. That's
Yeah,
just
give it a shot.
+2. Yike! That's a 4.
All right, so you jump up and the keys rattle all over and fall on the ground, and the guards look at you and they're like, "Oh, this silly cat is trying to get the keys." So one actually gets down and starts like dangling the keys in the cat's face.
So as he like, but like before he starts, or I guess as he's dangling, I want to like slash at his hand.
Roll for the hit.
Yeah, because I can do melee weapon attack +0
Yeah.
to hit reach. Yeah, hit 1 slashing damage. Okay, this is just all so terrible. Yikes! That's a 3.
All right, so you're gonna slash and miss, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, this kitty is a silly one," and he just actually, he's just gonna drop the keys on the floor and get back to work.
Okay. I see Michael. is
Oh, I
trying
was
to
worried.
make the
These are
plot
guards that love a cat.
Yeah, okay. So now that I kind of like roll around, kind of play with the keys or whatever kind of thing, act it up. But then
Smart man.
I would like to try to pick them up. And since I don't make an acrobat, that's probably just a stealth now.
Alrighty, yeah, so it's stealth.
Yeah, which I have a +4 with.
Ooh,
So
that's good.
roll my onyx die. That is a 16. Or wait, no,
Good.
18.
All right.
18.
Oh, great. So you make it back to the cells with the keys.
Oh, thank
Cool.
God. Come on, keep.
Okay, I dropped them.
No, don't drop them. Just put them in my hands.
Well, I bring them over to Pikker. Or, not Pikker, Milo.
I take them out of his mouth into my hands immediately. No gap. And I will unlock my handcuffs.
I reach my hand out as best I can and try to pet Baurus because I probably don't know that it's Baurus.
You probably don't.
I just think
Yeah.
You can't reach.
That's true. You were asleep when this happened, and he was a rat last
it's
time.
a
Anyways.
very friendly cat.
You can't
Yes.
reach.
I can't reach.
Well done, horse.
Yeah, I accept the pets and purr.
Oh yes.
You think?
This is true.
So I will unlock my handcuffs first.
Alright, go.
I'm gonna mage hand and stop him
Actually,
from
you
doing
aren't
so.
handcuffed anymore.
How are you
It's
going
a-
to stop me? Your mage hand can't pull them out of my hand.
I can pick up the keys.
No, the mage
Yeah,
hand does not work.
Oh,
You
fuck.
cannot pull them out of my
Yeah.
hand. You could pickpocket me if they were in my pocket.
Stop yelling.
I unlock my handcuffs. And Baurus, you're free already.
Alright, I'm still a cat over by Heckmann.
Yeah, you're pretty fine. Heckman, I'm gonna whisper to Heckman for him to put his handcuffs up against the thing so I can reach through and unlock?
I do that.
Alright.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes, I will unlock them and I will look at Pikker.
Pikker looks back.
Yes.
I will question my life's decisions that have led me to this point.
Alrighty.
And
And what are the
I'm
answers?
debating.
So would you like to unlock your door and try to escape?
Here's the thing. I'm trying to think of the best way to do that as well. My money is on using Baurus to just distract the guards, which seems to work really well. And also, if I let Pikker out, he is going to murder these guards,
Alright.
so what
which
do you
I'm
do?
not terribly interested in you murdering anyone just yet, Pikker.
What
I
does
would be willing to refrain.
what does he have on him? You know.
He wanted to jab out their eyes with his beak before. I do not put things beyond him.
I mean,
I would be willing to refrain from killing anyone else.
I'm perfectly fine
Please
having
don't
this
think
whispering this discussion and making that deal with you. If you don't murder anyone on the way out, I will let you join us.
I will not murder anyone on the way out.
That's as good as I'm gonna get. I give the keys to Baurus and let him take them over to Pikker.
Okay, so I take the keys over.
Because it's gonna be quieter than me chucking them.
Alright. Pikker has the keys.
has anyone unlocked the doors yet, or is this all just a Pikker now?
Not yet.
Not yet. I wanted to deal with anything that would get us caught after I decided if Pikker was gonna be allowed or not.
Good point. Good point.
I didn't. Yeah. Just be known, if you do kill people, I'm probably just gonna kill you this time.
Okay.
I have knocked you out twice.
Alrighty. So
Yeah, but how are you going to talk your way out?
you have the keys.
I open my handcuffs.
They are open.
Oh, and Baurus, how am I going to talk my way out? I will simply walk back in myself, put my handcuffs back on, and then when people come to ask, I'll say that they killed him and he killed them.
A paladin who lies.
I mean, I might not be 100% wrong. He will kill them, or he would have. And technically, if they did like over half his health, I could reasonably say that they killed him.
Okay, whatever it takes for you to sleep at night.
I feel like it's safer not having Pikker
I'm
to
just
sleep
joking.
at night.
Let's go, please.
Yeah.
Pikker.
Anyways, Pikker, you got the keys. Do your thing.
I do. I use the key.
To do what? To
I
open the door?
haven't been paying attention. I've been making.
Making me.
You got the keys.
I use the keys to do whatever everyone
Oh.
wants me to do with the key.
Oh my
I mean, none of the doors are open yet. Do as you please.
I open the doors. I open all the doors.
All the doors.
Alright.
All right.
All the doors are open.
I swallow the key.
Oh boy.
I've been craving a metallic taste. Ate all that gold.
They cling.
He found something out about him that one day.
So it's a pretty big wad of keys. You're gonna start choking if you do that. Are you sure you'd like to?
Oh, I take each key off one by one, and I do.
Smart and efficient.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna
No,
I'm gonna
I,
gesture Boris over to me so I can whisper
I'm
to him.
gonna keep the keys in just in
Luckily,
case we run into any more doors.
Boris,
Alrighty.
just distract the guards and maybe we can sneak. I don't know.
I actually have a better idea.
Oh, you're no longer kitty cat?
Yeah, I transform.
Oh, then never mind. That changes everything.
Act like a cute
I
kitty
have
anyway.
something that might get us all out. I have a nice little spell that we can use.
And so I cast Pass Without Trace. I
Oh,
kind of figured this might be a good
now's
spell
the time to
use.
use that spell. Yes.
It's a second level. Basically gives us within each person that I choose within a 30 feet radius has a +10 bonus to stealth checks.
Wow.
You can't wait for someone to still roll a 1.
Oh man.
Yeah, honestly. But yeah, a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
That's wild.
So
Now, like, if they're staring directly at the path that we want to take, we still can't stealth because they can see us. But
yeah,
for
but
the
we
most
can like
part,
throw something or whatever in a different direction.
yes, we can. As long as we can sneak past them. So,
All
I
right,
guess
y'all
we're gonna try.
roll-
We're gonna try to
I'm gonna
distract them
really
and
quick.
sneak.
Just say, why don't we refrain from making more memes until after the session so we can wrap up kind of quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the memes.
I know, but
Alright.
the memes though.
I guess
Anyways.
y'all roll some stealth.
Okay, I roll a
Alright.
stealth.
22 because of the plus 10. Thank goodness.
20,
I have a 21.
27. Screw.
That's gonna be a 35.
Alright,
There it is.
without question, you all make it out of the prison. But you wait. But so your stuff is kept behind the guards in a chest.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, we need that back.
Yeah.
No one
So you've made it out of the prison. You're all wearing sackcloth, and Heckman. You're all like so. Pikker and Heckman are at 1 HP. Heckman's face is all bloody.
Can we back up a bit to like actually try
Yeah,
to get our
let's-
stuff
let's-
before we leave?
Yeah, sure. So you're back in. Let's rewind.
it's rewind.
Yes,
time.
please.
Rewind time.
Once you mentioned that our stuff was still behind them, I'm like, right, that stuff. Is there like
Okay.
a grate nearby it, like in Skyrim, that we can sneak into later?
All right. So I can't really cast anything else because this is a concentration, so I can't heal. But
You can
search.
cast other spells that aren't concentration.
So there isn't a grate next to the chest, but the window that the cat came in through is directly above it.
Ooh.
Okay, so maybe we could like send Pikker in to try to like open the chest and get our stuff out, since you said that they're facing away from that chest, right?
Yeah, they're facing away from the chest in the window.
Cool.
So we could even like make our way out and then
And
get in the
then,
window.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we could actually have just escaped and then just stick Pikker in through the window and have him pull our stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna just teleport you guys outside again.
Yeah.
Alright, and then so you can go around the back and climb up the firewood to get to the window.
Okay, cool. And this thing is still going for like an hour, so
All right.
let's. I also. Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
So, are we gonna try to get Pikker? Have Pikker get our stuff?
I like that idea. I like my
Yeah, I
stuff.
guess.
All right.
I trust Pikker. I trust Pikker to actually be quiet. So yes.
What does
Okay.
Pikker say to all this?
I'm okay.
All right. So I pick up Pikker and just kind of lob him towards the window, very stealthily.
Not through the window, just like hold his legs while he's
Yeah.
reaching in the window, kind of thing.
Yes, I do.
I'm like-
I do that.
Like
instead.
Mission Impossible. We're doing a Mission Impossible here.
How this goes is like I'm holding on to Heckman's legs, and like through the window, holding Pikker out the other side.
And I will hold on to Baurus.
Just
Alright, Pikker, can you please roll stealth?
Stealth?
Yeah,
Do I still get the
have a
plus 20?
10.
yeah, you
Plus
still
10.
get a plus 10.
Plus 10.
Plus 20, goodness.
So, well, I have a plus 7 to begin with, so
Oh, so it's a plus 17.
that's close enough to plus 20. Yeah, it's going to be a
Great.
21.
What was it?
21.
2021. Okay, so you descend from the window. You open up the chest with pretty big ease, and the guards sitting no further than 5 feet away from you are just still working on some paperwork. They're none the wiser.
That's amazing.
So there's tons of equipment in there. Since it's like all 4 of yours equipment. So I don't know how you guys want to go about this. Like if you want to drag him back in for every piece, or
Not
I mean,
every
that's only
piece.
like, what, 4 stealth checks? I can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So I'll say that they bagged all of your stuff into different bags per person.
Cool.
Each
Are
bag.
they labeled
No.
for our convenience?
They got their label maker out there all just stickered.
Each bag should weigh about 50 pounds, then I'm guessing, right? That sounds about accurate
Sure.
for armor
Sure.
and weapons.
Especially
and
my armor.
Yeah, so about 50 pounds per. Yeah, but since you're smaller, yeah, it probably weighs about the same.
Alright,
So-
yeah.
Especially my
I'm
empty
an
jar of
idiot.
griffin grease. That's pretty heavy.
Alrighty. So, so you're gonna have to do 4 stealth checks to get all of this out, and roll on athletics for each of those as well.
Ooh.
Why do I need an?
They're 50 pounds.
Because they're 50 pounds.
They're 50-pound bags. They're hanging upside down.
All right,
Let's be real.
all right. That's gonna be a 33 on the first stealth,
Yeah. Okay. You're good.
and 15 on the athletics.
Okay. You get the first bag out successfully, and it is. Oh, I rolled, but I didn't assign numbers to you guys. 1 second. I actually do have numbers assigned to you guys for this very purpose.
You don't just want to do the order of the voice
What
chat.
number am I?
No, I have like numbers that I've done this before
Of
too.
course.
All right, so and you get Milo's bag.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I hand it to Baurus.
I hand it down to Milo.
I just leave it beside me as I keep holding on to Boris to offer some extra stability.
All right. So next one, stealth, is gonna be a 21,
21. All right.
and
Athletics.
athletics is gonna be a nat 20.
Oh,
All right. You get 2 bags.
nice.
You found Heckman's
Yeah.
and your own
All
bag.
right, we're done here.
Excuse me.
I'll go
I
back one more
like
time, and
Right.
I'm gonna try and use that mage hand to catch that that shiny thing while I'm in there.
If you do it, no, you can make it invisible. Yeah, you're good.
All right. Stealth
All right.
is gonna be a what's that? 36.
36. Yeah,
I don't
think
know if he
you're
does
good.
it this time.
And the athletics is going to be a 19.
Oh, nice.
All right, so you get the last bag out, and you also got the trinket with your mage hand, which turns out to be a metal pipe that blows bubbles.
Metal pipe. Yay! Hell yeah.
All right.
All right, so assuming you drag Pikker back out, you're all sitting on top of a bunch of firewood, and you somehow managed to escape prison, and you have all of your belongings with you.
I equip my stuff
There we go.
appropriately.
Guys.
All right.
I would like to get a little further away before I equip
Yeah,
my stuff because it
let's-
takes like 10 minutes to put heavy armor on.
Let's kind of sneak out of town a ways.
I vote we go over to what's his name's house to try to get information
Yeah, and
Oh,
before
yeah,
we
like-
just completely abandon ship because we should not come back here.
Yeah.
The
Go.
mage's house?
Yeah. Go talk
or-
to Kiernan
yeah,
or whom.
Yeah, that
Alright.
guy.
So you head out. He's east of the city, and so your next location is west. So you might have to walk around the city on your way back.
All right.
But
That's
so you
okay.
make it out. You make it out to a city or to a hill that's on the outskirts of town. It's pretty far away. You guys are pretty safe. And
Yeah, I
there's a
don't-
vineyard and there's a little house up at the top.
at this point, can we assume we've like equipped all our stuff?
Yeah, and you've equipped everything.
Cool. Yeah, there's no way we're going back to that city. Milo
Start
set
going
out
west.
to try to protect people and has become like most wanted criminal in 3 separate countries.
All right. So should we just walk right up to the hut then, or what?
Makes sense to me.
Sure.
All right. And so
Pikker,
please
can
remember
you-
it is like the middle of the night.
That's
Is there a light on in the hut?
There's like a torch outside the hut.
but no lights
Didn't-
inside.
No lights inside?
Not that you can see.
I speak in Orin. Thanks to your dimwit friends, we lost that 70 gold.
I know. Like, what the fuck? There was
So I
70
say-
gold there.
You know, we probably shouldn't wait. We should just go in because I think we might have mentioned this guy when we were talking about our curse, so they might figure we might
Yeah.
be here.
Honestly, why wouldn't you mess that one up too?
Well, I don't think
Excuse
we're
us.
exactly in fault.
We
here.
didn't mess anything up.
Alrighty.
Pikker single-handedly got all 4 of us in jail.
Single-handedly doesn't sound like one guy tackling another guy. That sounds like two
I think it
hands.
was actually a single rapierly.
Excuse me for pinning the murderer down.
Oh, that's not very sportsmanly of you. For someone I've seen murder quite a few other creatures and
It's
other
true.
stuff.
Innocent versus self-defense. We
not
have
all of our
killed
murder
cultists
stuff
who
is
tried to rip
self-defense.
us apart. I have never stabbed a priestess for telling me not to flirt with her.
That's self-defense, I'll tell you what.
It wasn't about the flirting.
Masculinity there.
So at this point, I'm already walking towards the house.
It wasn't about the
Thank you,
flirting. I
Boris.
just wanted her money.
There.
I just wanted the money. I didn't care about the flirting.
It's not about the money, it's about making a statement.
So Boris is walking.
Yeah,
All right, so
I'm-
Boris, you. Oh wait, actually, Pikker, would you like to use your knock door cantrip?
I actually never bought that.
Oh, okay. So Caleb knocks up on the door, or Boris does.
Caleb gets knocked up.
You could use your mage hand to do that at 30 feet.
All right, so you knock on the door, and this old turtle kind of opens the door, and it's like he has like a chain on his door, so it only opens a little bit, and he says, "No, what do you want with me?"
I cast.
Excuse me.
I cast. Excuse me, I have to find out what it was again. Call name on him.
Yes. All right. He looks around, and he's like, "Did someone say my name?"
Excuse me. So we're in a little bit of trouble, and we hear you're the old curse master. You might be able to lift a curse we have on ourselves. It's called the slave curse. Would you know anything about that?
Slave curse. Yes, I know something, but I do not want to talk about curses and whatnot. My time with magic is over. I wasted my life at that college.
Well, I mean, college aside, some things we really are in need of help.
You know what I'm in need of? I'm in need of 15 years of my life back.
Well,
I mean,
we can. We have a magic that can give you one action back if you want that. It'll just undo the previous action.
And it takes one action to put
Does
on.
that sound like
So you
something?
put on the ring.
Is this one of Mordecai's trinkets? I
Yes.
do not want to be reminded of the school.
Oops.
Do not speak such things to me. Speak me words
Sir,
of
if you don't help us, we will die. And we would like to not die.
why should I care if
And I also think
Wait, what?
Huh?
You cut out.
you cut out?
I think you would also not like to not die as well.
Is this a
Can
threat?
I roll for?
No, ignore him.
please?
As to why you should care, if you are able to solve this curse, well, no one else has been able to fix it yet. And isn't there some kind of renown for being a cool mage that can solve things no one else can?
I wasted my life to magic when I should have been traveling around the world, as my nomadic people do. I
Oh,
cannot-
well, if you
Well,
want,
so
you can follow
come
us.
with us.
to travel around, you must need some money. Help us out of this jam we've got ourselves in. You can have all the money that comes out the next time I take a shit.
It's okay. Hold on. It's actually it's a surprising amount of money.
He closes
I
the
see
door,
you think that's a joke. No, I'm.
and he undoes the hook, and he opens the door and lets you into his house. And you see that now that the door is completely opened, he's hobbling around very slowly. It seems that his legs have grown too old, and he's basically a cripple. So he welcomes you
We
inside.
could make him like one of those little wheelie buggy things, and just carry him around.
Just carry around a turtle in a wheelbarrow.
So he welcomes you into his house, and he says like, "Okay, once you sit down, we can talk about what's going on."
I sit down, cross-legged on the floor.
Okay, why don't you tell me about this curse?
Well, Pikker, lay prone.
Okay,
If you see here on his neck, and it's on the rest of us, there's this little black mark. And if we don't do what this mysterious hooded man tells us, we die.
This is very interesting.
We have a list of like ingredients and potions and things that might help, but that's about all we know.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Yes, you know, the priestesses at the Temple of Athena might be able to help you with some of these ingredients.
No, that.
No. That's not going to work anymore.
I see you're scared of women.
Wait,
Sure.
what did he say?
I said you're scared of women.
Yes, we will simply leave it at that.
Surprisingly accurate, actually.
Well, I have seen this curse once before. I actually have a book. And he goes into his shell. Comes out of his shell with the book. Yes. He says,
I like this guy.
I can look up this curse right here in the book. But I will need a favor first.
We got favors.
Alright.
Out my left ear.
What
As
do you need?
As you know, I cannot travel by myself anymore. I have grown old and my legs are not what they used to be. In Turtles, you see, we are nomadic people. We move around, we travel the world. This is how we work. But I gave up my life to magic, and I regret it ever since. So now, there is one journey I've wanted to make, but I have never been able to, for the reasons I have just spoken. If you take me on this journey and you protect me, and I will give you the book.
Turtle in a wheelbarrow.
I mean, that sounds fair. Where do you need to go?
How heavy is the turtle?
He's about 180 pounds.
Fuck,
We can
I
do
can't
this.
Magic hand him.
Yes, he weighs 7 pounds.
Pikker, you can't magic hand me.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
I was
know that.
hoping he was like actually a turtle.
Oh, actual turtle size. That makes sense now. I can see a mental image. Yes.
Okay. So, I want to go. It's about a day's journey to the east. There is a waterfall I have wanted to see. You will take me to the waterfall.
That's it.
We can do that.
Sounds
do
easy.
that.
I'm down.
Okay. Why don't we rest and we can leave in the morning?
How about? I mean, the sooner the better. And if we leave now, we might be able to get there like sunset. Wait, how long did he say?
About a day's journey.
Oh, I mean, the sooner we leave, the sooner you can see it.
He's kind of curious as to why you're so eager to go, and says, "Why are you so eager to go?"
We're afraid of women.
We were leaving the town, and we would like to be gone quickly. That is all.
Okay, well, I suppose I can go here. And he takes you up back slowly, and there's a wheelbarrow, and he
Yes.
gets inside the wheelbarrow.
Okay, I'll push it.
I'll pull it.
Alrighty. So,
Wait, Heckmann, what's your strength?
15.
Your strength?
Modifier plus
15?
2. Yeah.
So here's a question: Why
Yeah,
is
I've
the
got
barbarian
17.
intelligence higher than your strength?
Because I'm very smart.
Fair
You can
enough.
tell that because of my
yeah.
big brain.
I will push him because I have 17 strength.
I would like to
Nice.
remind Pikker and Heckman that they have 1 HP.
Ah,
Oh, at
Oh.
this point we've stopped sneaking, so I can.
I
heal
could
them.
trip over a pebble and die. Don't test me. I will.
So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
I could
On
swallow a
them.
penny and fucking die.
Okay, let's see. Cure Wounds.
I can use lay on hands on Heckmann to fix him up.
Huh?
I can use
Okay.
lay on hands.
You
To
do that,
fix-
I'll fix Pikker up.
Heckman, I will use all my lay on hands and heal you 15 points.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you so much, kind stranger.
Okay, I lay my hands on Pikker and heal him for 7, and then I roll again, I guess. And then another. So I heal Pikker for 14.
Alrighty.
And
So,
then I suppose we head off.
so do we want to continue playing, or do we want to call it a session? A very eventful session.
That was a wild session.
If we call it a session here, that'd be a pretty thick episode.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we do that?
All right.
And now I'm just gonna say I'm very disappointed because I took a lot of time to plan out this thing that you guys didn't avoid. Basically, if you were mean to this guy, he was gonna pull a Freaky Friday on you.
Really?
Yeah, so I had character sheets that were like Baurus in Pikker's body, Pikker in Milo's body. But
Oh,
when I
that's
downloaded
great.
them, they were just blank. So I was like, oh shoot. But luckily I had another option. So that's what this quest is.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Huh.
Alright. Also, good job fucking up the campaign, Pikker.
Oh man.
Well,
Remember when we were gonna
I
use
just fucked up our reputation.
I was pretty sure that I was gonna have to kill you.
Oh.
But then because you got everyone else in the prison and stuff, I was like, okay, so maybe they can escape.
Remember when we were
Yeah,
gonna
I
use roll
Get
20?
myself out of any.
Your best chance of survival was ensuring that the rest of us couldn't go anywhere either.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
I mean, it worked, but oh my word, yeah,
worked.
I was like, you can't do shit like that. If you do it, you're like, there's gonna be consequences.
Yeah, seriously. Like, we managed to get through it all right. Like, thanks to the rest of us, but still. Like,
Maybe. Yeah. If we had just killed him, we wouldn't have ended up in jail.
Yep.
Yeah, but you'd also be down a party member.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then you would have just
Yeah, you
created.
just roll another
I would have
character.
lost my
Yeah.
best friend, and I might have fallen into
Committed
a
suicide.
depression. So you'd have lost 2 party members, 2 of your best. I
And
should
then-
He
mention.
also would have gotten over the depression fairly quickly. He honestly did.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, we would have lost the stab happy rogue and the barbarian who only rages when we have one enemy left on the
Okay.
field.
I don't even know how to use range, so.
but, yeah, I mean, in the other.
We would have lost our sneaky boy, which would have hurt because none of us can sneak.
I mean, they would have just rolled other characters, so.